I can't be bothered. I mean, I'd rather listen to like good DMs. I'm not saying I'm not a good DM, but like I'd rather listen to Brennan DM.
That's fair.
So yeah, it's funny you mention a blood and vomit coming from the walls because you kind of like are looking down the way this way, and then you look the other way, kind of more away from the town, and you see kind of like blood and gore, or like I'll just say like a lot of blood coming out of an alleyway. Kind of like as if you're looking at a doorway and there's like blood on the floor.
Don't care for that.
Yeah. And I'll say with your stealth checks, you guys don't have to investigate this, but do you guys want to investigate this?
I mean, we're walking by.
So, this is like a suspicious area, just by the fact that there's blood, and I don't want to be like implicated in anything, especially because we're trying to get back with like a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the briefest of investigations.
Yeah.
Right.
Like literally just like a glance.
Because
cool.
I don't want to get close
saying,
enough to contaminate a crime scene.
No, I'm just saying that
There's
as you
no
guys are
blood.
sneaking around, you see this.
That like there's no one else.
Like you're just looking like you. It's almost like you can turn your head and you can look down. This
and like no one
alleyway.
else is like we don't see anyone else around. Like
The guards haven't
No,
noticed
like in
it?
this. So like you're just
that's
seeing.
terrifying.
Yeah, you just see blood and like you're like, huh, that's weird. The guards are behind me. Kind of thing. So yeah, as you kind of like look in and your kind of eyes adjust to like a darker area, you see this like body on the floor, and because you passed your stealth checks, you see a person standing over the body, just like stabbing them. As you like, I'll say, I don't. With how this is set up, it's hard to describe this. So I'll just say what you can fully see now, like a man being stabbed to death and Barrett stabbing them to death. You see the green poison from his sword and like the blood coming off as he's just stabbing this person to death. And yeah, you kind of
Do
look
we
up and you
recognize the
see
man?
Barrett.
The victim?
You look at the victim. And
I don't pay attention to Barrett because I don't know him.
Yeah, you look at the
like
victim.
I'm just like, oh, that's
But
And
the victim is that the guy?
It's the guy that.
He's
Tag.
killing his own guy
Oh,
who
no.
got caught.
Oh no!
As Tag thinks this, you hear, "You motherfucker!" I haven't thought of a voice for this guy. You weren't supposed to get caught. You just hear like a guy's like, please, no, and it's just like, you fucking idiot! You weren't supposed to get caught. She's gonna know. We're fucked. All of our things are changing.
She's gonna know.
He's gonna know.
Step back, and you just hear like obscenities and just like quiet, just like
I don't want that.
mutilation of
I don't
the
want that guy to die.
I don't think we can.
No, this is like
he's dead.
He's
Wait.
like super dead. Like he's
I
like
thought he was responding.
he's like bubbling up responses as blood is coming out of his
Like-
mouth. There's
I have
like
a healing potion though.
Like I think he's like actively like.
If he's in death saves though, like he's not dead, and we can do healing potions. I don't have any spell slots.
Do you have
but-
any spell slot? I mean,
so I
if
guess
Clem wants to go in there, but Tag like sees this and is like backing away again.
an interesting. I'm trying
Tag.
to think. Is this a savable moment? You would have to react now and get Barrett to stop. Because I'll say, like, 2 death staves are gone, and he's, like, knife, like, short sword up, about to just plunge his sword through his ribcage.
Tag, make literally as much noise as you possibly can, and then I will cast a spell against Barrett to stop him
Okay,
as best I can.
everybody
I
roll
want-
initiative.
Oh my god!
I want you to make literally so much noise. Okay. I don't have that much, but I don't want him to die.
19.
I had a good conversation with this kid.
You also traumatized.
Yeah, but I will undo that by maybe saving his life.
Okay.
Oh, move your eyes from here for a second.
Secret stuff?
Well, it's just probably initiative.
Yeah, I just rolled Barrett's initiative.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I'm guessing this wasn't a fight you wanted us to have.
It's not. I didn't expect you to try and save him. I'll put it that way. I didn't expect that to be the intention.
Literally, if it was anyone else, I actually probably wouldn't have. If it was just some anonymous guy, I wouldn't have. But the fact that it's the guy that I like talked to before.
Okay.
It's weird that you want to save him. I guess that's. It's not weird.
Do we want? Are we trying to get another new friend?
What did you get?
We're trying to get another new friend. 15.
Okay. So, at a 19, Tag goes first.
Oh.
Excellent.
So I'll say, as you guys spring, unless hold on.
Can I be an annoying player?
What?
Can we get a surprise round because he's super not paying attention to us? He's paying attention to killing the guy.
I'll give you. I'll tell you what. I'll do a perception check with disadvantage
Because
to
we were
see
being sneaky.
because you guys were being sneaky, but with instead of being like I'm gonna stand over here, I'm gonna say I'm inferring that your intentions are like, oh shit, that guy's about to die. We're gonna like leap at him to try and like save him.
Basically, like I want us to just do stuff before he
Right.
just kills him
Okay.
with the final death save, I guess.
Let me pull up where his character stat block.
Did you take all of your hit die? Are you like good now?
He
healing wise? Did you take all your hit die during the short rest?
It didn't heal me for some reason, so let me try to do that again.
He has a +3 to perception. I'll say who got the lowest stealth? Was it?
I got
17?
Mine was
Okay.
19 because it was 17 plus 2.
So the lower roll has to be a 14 for Barrett to see you guys. And
Yeah.
If it isn't, you guys are good. And you
Yeah,
guys get a
if
surprise round.
both of them are under 14.
Okay.
Yes.
Or the lower one, I guess. Cause
So
it's
the
disadvantage.
first one is a 12, so he immediately loses. You guys get a surprise round.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Also, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I'm not good by spells, but I'm at least good by health.
Okay.
So you get to act first, you get an action, you get to act again, and then
Okay.
it's Barrett's turn.
Tag is gonna stop his like.
Oh, your heart
terrified
is-
shuffle, like
your heart is a
I
machine
am
gun right
scared.
now.
Me, Andy is scared.
Me, Andy.
Me, Andy.
I will say, no, I'll let you guys do your surprise round, then I'll tell you kind of the situation.
Like, so, I'm just gonna, like, tell Tag, maybe via message, actually, so that way
Yeah.
he doesn't hear it. Like, make as much noise as you possibly can. We want guards. We want him to feel like he's going to be caught immediately and that, like, he needs to, like, leave.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
Whatever you need to do, get in position to do it.
I'm gonna try to stop him.
You're gonna try to stop him. I'll also try to stop him. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Don't laugh at me if I can't pull this off. Please.
Deal.
Okay?
Let's save him.
Cool. So
Oh, and I'll also be like, yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy. The sneaky guy. I traumatized.
okay. How am I gonna do this? So, in my brain, I'm like, Tag is going to kind of step more into the alley to where he's like directly like framed in the alley
Damn.
to like draw
Now that's a noir shot.
to like
That's good
draw
shit.
whatever attention there's gonna be like directly to him and off of Clem. And then he's going to take off his hat of disguise
Whoa.
and do thaumaturgy first, which he's gonna use
I'm so hoping
to make his voice like
Endo
super
or one of the
loud.
guards or Hinda or anyone is like even remotely near this area.
Yes. And he's gonna say like Barrett Bray really fucking loudly and like trying to mimic like his dad's voice a little bit.
Wait,
in a-
Barrett Bray's dad or Tag's dad?
Tag's dad.
Okay.
And he's got his hat off, so instead of a drow standing in the alleyway, there is a pink tiefling No way!
What is that?
I think it was hinted at before.
Yeah. With one, like, long horn and the other horn is broken off. He's got a tail. And then he's going to do that to get
I do
Barrett's
too.
attention. And then he's also going to do, as his second attack, where's
Wait, what?
As a second attack, what do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Well, wait, thaumaturgy.
That's your action.
That's my action. I
Yeah.
don't get anything after that.
You get movement.
I get
and
movement.
good
Okay, never mind.
interaction
I'm gonna do
with
second
your
wind. God, I always forget that. It has to be 2 attacks.
Like it's like, if you take the attack
Mhm.
action, then it is 2 attacks. But if you don't take the attack action, you don't get 2 actions.
Yes.
Which is
Um,
confusing.
and then he's gonna
Nice.
do a warning shot to just
Wait.
like echo down the alleyway.
I hate to be an asshole.
What?
Didn't you already use your action surge in the fight?
We took a short rest.
Do you get it back on short rest?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. There you
Yeah.
go. Then you can use your warning shot and then attack again.
Oh.
Because your
Oh,
first
okay,
action
okay,
was
okay.
a thaumaturgy.
Yes.
You action surge, and then you're taking the attack action. You get 2
Okay.
attacks.
Okay, so warning
Do
shot
I
first.
don't think I get any spell slots back on short rest.
I don't
Wizards.
know. Do you?
I don't know. I think that's just a sorcerer thing or a warlock thing.
Warlock.
He's gonna do a warning shot first, which is just make a wisdom saving throw or be stunned until the start of your next turn.
That would be divine.
And then following
Hope he's not
that,
wise.
do. God, I'm like making the most noise. I feel like just
Shooting a fucking
Shooting a gun.
firearm?
He's-
Yes.
In the
Okay.
middle, it's the middle of the
This is
night.
exactly what I wanted Tag to do, though. Loud and flashy, and angry.
And then he's also gonna fan the hammer, but not aiming at Barrett, just aiming to like shoot it a bunch.
Okay.
It's kind of nice symmetry that you killed the bear, and the encounter that you had in the bear was like the first use of your warning shot, and now like in the same night you're like using the warning shot again against Barrett.
Barrett.
Yeah. Hopefully that's like a
I hit
you know
that.
like a premonition that we're gonna eventually deal with him in the same way that we dealt with the bear.
By killing him point blank.
By
Yes, yes, yes.
exploding his head from 2 miniatures away.
Yes.
Okay, so thaumaturgy, then warning shot, then making a lot of noise.
Yep. While
So,
also trying to look like his dad without,
mhm.
actively looking like his dad.
So I'll say, so Barrett reaches back his short sword to just plunge it into the neck of this dude, basically severing his head. And the thaumaturgy, Barrett, pray! And then he's like, you see him just take like a really just like pained deep breath in, and then he looks over at you. He knows your voice now, but he also knows Silas's voice. So he's just like, what the fuck do? And then you like shoot your gun, and he's gonna do a wisdom saving throw. Please, for the love of God,
Damn it.
thank Christ.
Damn it!
I'm not gonna get freaking womps today. Well, not yet. I'll say you shoot by his head to do the warning shot, and he just like stare. He's just stare. It's like I would say his eyes are glowing, but he's not magical. But like he's like seething. He's like so incredibly angry right now.
His eyes are glowing in like an anime way,
Yeah.
where it's not
Yeah,
really
where he's
glowing.
just
He
like-
looks like his eyes are flashing.
And I'll say this, like, this is, even for the small amount of time you've known him, this is out of character. Him being, like, furious. He's usually like you fucking idiot, I'm gonna kill you. So he's royally, like,
pissed.
he's pissed. So,
And to
but
be
he,
honest,
he
you
just,
regret me bringing you into this situation.
No, this is
Good.
awesome.
This
This
is
is
cool.
fucking cool.
Good.
and he just, like, it's almost like he eats your warning shot. He's just like, yeah. It's not good enough this time. And then it's Clem's action.
See, okay, so he goes to say that, and then Tag just starts
Like,
like, alright, what was that shit? Like, every time that he's
Yeah.
like, just interrupts him again
I
with
will
another
say,
I
shot.
want you to have,
you
like,
get
a
him
machine-
once being like, you fucking idiot, and then you shoot the gun, and then he just doesn't say anything. He's just looking at you, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. Watch out for this. I don't want your.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Ah,
I'm just a mess. It's okay.
One creature
nice.
I can see
Can you hand
within
me it?
range.
You're just bench. No, that's a good thing. Right?
What?
Being a mensch.
What is a match?
It's like Jewish slang. I forget.
Man. It's like just in German, like man. Sorry, I gotta see if I have any spells that I can
I
use.
believe in you. Or cantrips. Don't forget your
I
cantrips.
have cantrips and I'll do them, but
Yeah, okay. It's in Yiddish. It's a person of dignity, morality, integrity, with a sense of what is right and responsible. Like, you mensch. Like, you son of a bitch, you did it.
Is that just apple juice or cider?
Fuck yeah, it's just apple juice. It's goddamn Martinelli's.
Oh.
I forgot
Literally.
I forgot that Martinelli's could be sparkling, and I had some for lunch today, and I was like, I didn't expect this when I was eating my sandwich.
Wait, what other Martinelli's have you had that's not sparkling?
This one, it's just apple juice.
Oh.
And usually the ones that come in like the little apple-shaped guys aren't sparkling.
equal to or less than half your wizard level rounded up.
You can get spells back?
Yeah. So
Nice.
we're level 5? Or
Yes.
5.
You haven't. When you guys take a long rest, you will level up.
That's right, you did say that.
Yep.
Okay, so the spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level rounded up. So I can pick a 3rd level spell slot, or a 3rd and a 2nd, or 3 first.
Yes.
I'm gonna do. Oh man, 3 first level spell slots would be really choice.
Send it.
Okay.
3 first levels, but that's good.
Yeah.
That's what's it called? Like wizard something?
Arcane recovery.
That's what I meant.
Ooh.
You've learned to regain some of your magical energy by studying your index.
Yes. I'll say that
frantically reads over
as
India.
Clem steps out. Technically, this happened while you're doing a short rest, but to be cool, as Tag steps out and starts doing their shindig, Indy kind of like starts flying around you and it's like glowing.
Oh
And
my
like,
god,
making
Your
like a
magical
cool
girl
glow.
sequence.
And you're kind of
Yeah.
you're kind of like Sailor Mooning a little bit.
Yes.
I've got
You're
like
like-
a ribbon of a bookmark.
Yes.
It's like,
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
it's like a ribbon bookmark.
And then
You
the
just don't
book
look too
shuts
closely
around you, then it
because
opens
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you open the
Well,
book in
because
one
the-
hand, it's floating. The bookmark comes out, floats around you, it's glowing.
The
and
beautiful
then you,
bookmark that is spinning around me, though, like, streamer style, does have an old man face if you look
Yeah,
closely, but that's
the
okay.
only one who sees this is Barrett, because unfortunately Tag is looking like you're looking at Tag's back.
Oh my
But then
gosh.
you hear, and then you hear like Indy slides back into place, and then goes, and then you just hear like a clap
You are
of a
spell
book behind
slots,
you.
master.
Mr. Clem, I've restored 3 spell slots.
Okay.
I've restored 3.
This is
You
excellent.
have restored 3 spell slots.
Okay. Oh man, I can make him yarts too.
Freaking try, you won't.
I don't want Barrett's vomit on me.
I cast Minor Kidney Stone.
I cast ulcer.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
I cast.
I guess that would be more like bestow
hemorrhoids.
curse. Bestow curse would be more like you have IBS now.
Mhm.
No,
The
that'd
problem
be
is
better.
I can't. What I would like to do is heal that guy so that he doesn't take a turn.
Mhm.
Oh, but I have a turn.
This is your turn.
No, but I mean I have a turn. Like
This is our surprise round.
This is your surprise round. So I will tell you this: it goes Tag, Clem, Tag, Barrett, and then you.
Ugh.
Okay, so basically I only have one turn. He might spend his if he spends
He
his
might
action
spend
just
just to
finishing
kill this
him
guy,
off.
Yeah.
I think I don't have another choice then but to use my surprise round to just run up and feed him a healing potion. Really, right?
Yeah.
Just to prevent him from being in death saves. Because even if he's brought to 0, we still have some turns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But that way he's not actively dying. Yeah, I feel like that's what I gotta do.
You can do it.
Cool.
Gotta do. I have a potion
Wait.
of norm. What?
Do you have any health potions you could give him too?
That's what.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's what
I don't have any
You're just gonna
spells.
be like,
You're literally
Yeah.
just using your
literally while
using
while
your action
you're
attack.
giving like a warning shot, and I'm like running to where you are shooting just to like slide under him to like
You slide through his legs.
no, not necessarily. I could, but like slide past him just to like dump like a healing potion in this guy's like bleeding throat.
Yes. Incredible.
Just to stabilize him.
Yeah.
I got it. So it's a normal potion of healing. So that's a 2d4 plus 2 of healing.
2d4 plus 2 of
And
healing.
I'm just using my
Give me
action.
1 moment. I
I'm just
gotta
using
re-pull up
my full action to just give it down his throat.
for sure. Give me 1 moment.
I don't think I can do anything with my
Because I don't
bonus
know,
actions.
I didn't already pull up his stat block. Because
You were
I'm-
expecting him to die. You
I
weren't
just-
expecting to need
literally, it was a set piece. And then you guys were like, I want to save him. I'm like, okay.
My friend.
I'm obsessed with him. He's my friend now. I want him
Cool.
to be
I
on
love
our team.
Clem's
You're
weird
giving-
possessiveness of people who
Just random ass
Like-
people. Literally, the most. He couldn't. The only reason he's not a random person is because you saw him like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
You gave the healing potion, you give me the health.
Okay.
I'll say he's at 0 health.
As he should be, because he's in death saves. Poor dude. Okay, 2d4 plus 2, just so long as he's not 0, basically. That's a 4. Ah. Can I...
And I'm gonna roll initiative for this guy. He didn't do great.
Oh, that's another 4!
So 10.
So 10 plus... Yeah, 10.
10 plus 10.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Solid 8.
That's
4.
hey, that's pretty good.
Die.
Does that maybe get us a stab? You reckon?
I could.
A stab.
a stab.
Just to, I only have one more of those. I spent half of my healing potion reserve on this game.
Okay. Tag. It's
Yeah.
your turn again.
Yeah.
Before you go, we're now in a normal round.
Yep.
I'm gonna set the stakes. As you guys do this insane maneuver that many would classify as like a form of suicide, so you see his sword is up. Now that Clem has like fed this guy the potion, he's kind of like fallen out of Barrett's hand. I'll say this happens in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, because it's like as you're like
Like-
shooting in the air, like it's like glug
as
glug glug.
you shoot your warning shot, and as you go up to keep shooting, Clem is like underneath your arm, going like diving at this guy, kind of like you're not gonna be prone, but like you tackled this guy kind of out of Barrett's hands, gave him the potion,
Yes.
got back up, and we're like ready to move.
Yeah.
As that kind of happens, Barrett's other hand that was holding the guy is reaching for a vial on his waist. He has his sword in his hand still, but he has his other hand on a vial. You don't know what the vial does. You don't know what the vial does. It's your turn.
The thing is, he could just like run or do like a smoke screen or whatever to like run away. That's fine. Is if he gets away, I just want
We want to make sure that we also all get away.
yeah. But I mean, I guess he probably doesn't want that guy to be alive because then he'd
Yeah.
spill all the secrets. But
So I could just use. Oh no, I can't use darkness.
so with
I
my
get it
with
for
my
one
movement,
long
can I
rest.
be like kind of between Barrett and Guy? Or are we just like
I'll say
We're
you
just
guys
down.
are in like a weird triangle.
okay?
Just using your action to give him a potion.
Like I'm
It would
using my
be-
full movement to like get there,
Mhm.
stand up if I need to,
Right.
which would be
I'll give you
15 feet,
I'll give you
and
like
then
the stand up as like free because it was more for flavor that you're like ah.
Yeah.
But effectively I'll say you pulled him down out of Barrett's hand, fed him the potion, and then
Okay.
he's kind of like if you're Barrett, I'm you, and like the guy is on the floor right there.
Okay. But Guy is he's okay. He's not actively.
He's not
bleeding.
dead, but as you look down at him, all of his wounds have coagulated blood from the poison of Barrett's swords.
Oh fuck, that's right.
So that is another factor at play. You don't know if it's just like poison damage, if they're poison swords, like it's like you don't know if he has the poison condition. You don't really know anything about that. this situation all kind of happened too fast to get like a good read
Mm-hmm.
on how dead this guy is. But the potion has helped him not be dead right now.
Right now.
10 points.
10 points of healing.
How much more can we hope for?
Okay. Before Tag takes his attack, I
Mhm.
guess. He's gonna be like, oh man, this is very weird to try and.
Seduce him. Do it. You won't.
No!
I don't know. You said it was very weird.
It's weird to try and think about how someone who you don't ever want to see again is like right in front of you, and then you kind of have to deal with them, and you
Mhm.
want to get information out of them, but also you're like, how do I get out of this situation super fast? That's what have you figured out?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I'll wait till my turn.
Okay.
Because I don't know if this can happen.
Okay. You sure?
Very well. Connected to Persephone.
Persephone. He's just gonna.
Oh my god, this is... The piano's
This is not a good
heartbreaking music.
situation for you
No,
guys.
no.
I just need that to be clear.
But you've made noises.
You have
Yes, so
affected.
much noise.
Yeah.
We all have a lot of hearing damage
I'll
now.
say after your turn, I'll let you roll a d4 minus 1 to see how many rounds away X amount of guards can be.
Okay. Why are you working with Labrutus? Barrett. What are you doing here, man?
Why are you working with the Great Bridge Gang? Why is anybody doing fucking anything? What
You
kind of
were
question
over
is
at
that?
Ithamar.
Why are you talking to me right now? It's insane that you don't have a fucking caved in skull right now. The fact that you're standing right here defies logic.
Huh?
You are a runt, and I am sad that I'm talking to you right now.
Wait, how tall is Barrett?
He's an elf. He is like a solid foot and a half tall.
Damn it, man. He was
Also,
horns too.
I
Also,
know that
who the fuck is this?
You're pretty,
what just
pretty
happened?
bloody, but you did literally just kill like one of the biggest, baddest dudes
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the town
the-
who was
like,
fucking
he-
on
like,
fire.
You can see the synapses in his brain
Uh-huh.
aren't firing correctly because
Yeah.
he doesn't understand how 2 punk kids in front of him
Mhm.
killed a Goliath that was not like built to kill people,
Yeah.
but,
But
he
essentially-
literally Donkey Konged
Yeah.
people on a regular
He
basis.
Donkey Konged me.
He
I
Donkey
like,
Konged
I like
you
to
twice.
imagine when he was like looking like, who the fuck is this? Clem just looks like kind of like a feral schoolboy because he's got sharp teeth and he's like
Over this
standing
guy.
Over
this
this
guy.
man that you caught stealing.
And then gaslit.
Yeah. So yeah, you see this like tall, like
I have to add
master
people to the
thief
polycule.
esque person being like
You add people to the Great Bridge.
like
Hell yeah!
Oh my
like
god.
literally his sword is dripping the
Yeah.
blood and poison that is like it's almost like dripping onto you. You guys are all so close to each other, except for you're
Yeah.
over there.
Shit. Walk away.
What delusion are you under that
I
I would
am at-
listen to you?
I just got
He
knocked
starts
out
laughing at
3
you.
times in a row. I'm telling you right now, you can walk away. We're letting you walk away. Do it. Do your weird little invisibility bullshit.
You know what? I'll posture you the same thing. You walk away.
I can't.
And
I won't.
so be it.
Okay. Cool.
Take your action.
I will take my action. He is going to do.
You keep gasping.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't do that. Damn.
I can't tell you how many times I've done that same thing. Like, oh fuck.
I'm like, I don't want to shoot at him because Clem and the other guy are right there too.
I think you can shoot at him.
Can I?
You
try?
can shoot at him and not hit
Okay.
Clem.
Also, if you hit me, it will suck, but I'll live.
I would
think.
feel so bad. I mean, I don't think that's how it works, but I worry. Oh my god, I'm like, ugh. grit point left.
Oh. Wait, I can do this, I think.
Okay. Then Tag's just gonna cock his gun and hold it up and you try and deadeye shoot Barrett.
Do it.
What do I get?
Are you taking 2 shots or?
Well,
You're gonna
that's
do
just
this and then
this
shoot
is
again?
just a grit shot, yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to use that dice. That is
That is
a
gonna
whole plus, or it's just gonna hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Since my last grit point, you can add your wisdom modifier to the attack roll of a firearm. So that's 2d6 plus 4 plus 3.
Alrighty.
I have so many d6. That sucks. So 4 plus. So 8 plus 3 is
Blow
11.
0 off.
11 damage.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Oh. And then I guess just a regular attack.
Okay. That does not hit.
No, that's not gonna hit.
Cool. So as you go and you kind of muster this fire, or that's not this fire. You're not using your fire
No.
thing. But you kind of muster your good shot. You go to shoot him, and you can see he's using one of his abilities. But you can see I don't really know how to flavor this, so I'm just gonna say he just kind of bodies. You shoot him, and he just looks at you in the eye. And you can tell it didn't do as much damage as you thought it was going to
Terrifying.
do.
Love that.
He just kind of goes like, he just stares at you.
Ooh, yuck. It's like a zombie.
You're the one that needs to run. And then he's gonna take his turn. So,
Isn't it so cool to just decide to face against the big bad or whatever when we have no spell slots?
yeah. So he's gonna take 1 attack on the spy. It hits, and the spy is knocked unconscious again.
But not
Cool.
not death saving throw.
0. Not
Well,
on death saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's gonna start again. Making death saving throws, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna take his second attack
No.
and plunge his sword down, looking at you, Clem, and twist the blade. Immediate 2 death save fails.
Wait, why 2?
Because if you attack
it's
a
Unconscious. Or someone who's already down.
Yeah, if you attack somebody who's down with a melee weapon, 2 immediate death save fails. Then he uses he turns to you, or he looks at you, twists the blade, pulls it back out, and he's going to take an attack on you, Clem.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
It should. Yes.
Cool. Then he comes over to you, or he turns to you and stabs you for 10 damage, 7 piercing and 3 poison damage. I don't know if that changes anything.
Poison and piercing?
Yeah.
No.
Then he looks back at you, Tag, and he says, "I've taken shits bigger than you." And he pulls out his bonus action, takes his potion, and he disappears.
He's gotta check his bowel movements. He's taking shits bigger than me. Is that
So
supposed
he's
to
like-
be an
he's
insult?
like-
And then
so he's
he-
invisible now.
Do you I guess you can take. He is going to try and move away.
So you could take opportunity.
You could take
you
an
just can't
opportunity
see
attack on. So you see him. I'll say this. He kind of you know, with Thanos' weird portal, how he kind of steps out of it. He kind of, I guess it's more like the Homer Simpson thing. He kind of fades back into invisibility. As he's stepping back, Clem, you can take a swipe at him with a dagger or something if you have
Bite
it.
him.
Okay.
Bite his
You
arm.
could, you could do an
Eat his
unarmed
arm.
strike or
I
something.
mean, I'm gonna try to figure out I'm pretty sure that the limitations of opportunity attack mean that I can't. Let's see
If
what
you
I
can't
can
see
do.
him,
No, but I don't know if I can do it. I think it's probably with disadvantage.
that would be my
But
guess, but no one.
On a fight, everyone is constantly watching for a chance to strike an enemy who is fleeing or passing by. It's called an opportunity attack. You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your range.
So I'll say
To
that.
make the opportunity attack, you can use your reaction to make 1 melee attack. So I can't use it to cast a spell.
No, There is a feat in which you can cast spells.
As opportunity
As
attacks?
opportunity attacks. It's
Damn.
fucking dope.
That's pretty
What
pretty
is
cool.
that?
I think it's Warcaster. Fia
So
gets
he's
that.
not teleporting.
He's not teleporting. So
He's
he
turning
is turning invisible.
and then walking away.
And then he's gonna. You hear the pitter patter. I mean, you hear 30 feet of movement.
Sure. Because I mean, yeah, but I can't take an opportunity attack because I can't see him.
So
No, I don't have that special
Next.
magic sense thing. Or
in
whatever.
initiative is you, Clem.
Cool. I gotta give him the next potion.
Okay.
Because
That's your guys' last potion, right?
No, I know. Yeah,
That's okay.
it's the last potion. I gotta though, because I just gotta save him. That's okay. That's gonna be my action, is to give him the potion, because I imagine he's probably like, you know,
Oh,
you know.
having been stabbed
on
like
death's-
umpteen
on
This
death's
guy,
door.
yeah, this
and
guy is
poisoned.
like.
I mean, he had 10. I don't
Just
know.
like, please,
I don't know
just
what
like-
his. I don't know what his maximum was before. Oh wait, when are the guards coming? Did we establish?
Oh,
how
that's
many
a good
guards
point.
are
I was
there?
Roll a
supposed to
d4 minus 1. Negative, or like the lowest
Here.
will be 1.
Oh.
Minimum. Cool. They're coming next round.
Oh, cool.
Fuck.
Oh my god, that's a relief. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him the healing potion, and then I'll give him the healing potion.
Cool. Yeah, roll your.
Okay, so that's 3 plus 4,
Oh,
so
cool.
that's 9. 9 points of. That's all the healing I have full stop, because I don't have any healing spells.
That's why I wanted to double
So
check.
that is 100% of the healing I have. I have no more potions or anything. I'm gonna erase them from my character sheet. So because my action was not a spell, I can cast a spell with my bonus action, right? If it allows it. For a minute, I will be under the effects of Kinetic Jaunt,
Okay.
which is a bonus action.
I've never
it's-
heard of this spell
It's
before.
not going to be a game changer. I think it's just going to maybe slightly help to get away while carrying a mostly dead body. You magically empower your movement with dance-like steps, giving yourself the following benefits for a minute. So 10 turns,
Yes.
which is a while actually.
Mhm.
Your walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Okay.
You do not provoke opportunity attacks.
Epic.
You can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as difficult terrain. If you end your turn in another creature's space, you're shunted to the last occupied space you occupied, and you take some force damage. But I'm not gonna do that.
You can just easily just not do that.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. So basically, I am very, very, very slightly faster, and I don't provoke opportunity attacks if I move out of somebody's range.
That is an incredible spell for what I'm assuming you guys are about to do.
Yep. So Barrett's like out.
He's invisible.
As far as
for
we
all
know.
intents and purposes, he
When
is no longer
did we
here.
hear where he went?
I'll say
Or
you.
can we like?
Because
Like-
it's
That is
invisible,
what-
we set this up in the last. We set this precedent. When
can see
you're invisible,
footsteps.
you can see and hear. You're not like a ghost, so you can hear that he. I'll say that he walked because he used his movement. He just walked. You heard him walk slowly down the end of the hallway.
So he's walking opposite Tag's direction then.
Yeah, I'll
Not
say that
past
it's
Tag.
no, not passing. He's just walking to the other side of the.
I feel like we're at an
alleyway.
L and he was at like.
It's like
corner of
it's
the
like
L.
you're a T. Like
'Cause
Tag,
we were-
you're at the
Okay.
intersection
Yeah.
of the T, and he's just walking.
So it's
this
like
way into
main
darkness.
street and alleyway, and we're like.
You would
right in-
assume that he wouldn't go that way unless he knew that there was a way to. Like it's just dark back there, but
Yeah.
you can assume it like goes to
Yeah.
a building or whatever. So it's the wait. Your turn's done.
That's all my turn. Wait.
You can like.
Because you healed
Talk,
the
I
guy.
guess.
I can
yeah.
use my movement,
Yeah.
right?
Do we want to
Can
start
I-
dragging this guy
Yes.
before the guards show up?
Ooh. Well, my main intent was I just want to protect him from
Yeah.
Barrett more.
Mm-hmm.
So, because as soon as the guards get there, I basically want to be like, this man needs medical attention, and then all of us go as a group, basically.
With the guards?
With the guards, just to ensure that the guards don't get killed by Barrett or attacked by Barrett too. You know what I mean?
Are we worrying about the guards also?
Well, no, because if the guards are killed by Barrett, then the dude is also killed by Barrett. So I just want to ensure that he gets medical treatment
Yeah.
and doesn't die.
Okay.
But if his escort of guards also dies because Barrett attacks them, and then, you know what, then he dies anyway,
Okay.
and then it doesn't matter.
I thought we
So-
were just gonna try and grab him and run.
Oh, so that the guards don't even know?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I feel
well,
like-
I mean, we're gonna be dragging a guy. He's bleeding all over the place, probably still. I assume that the guards are gonna see us immediately. There's no way to hide him.
Yeah.
My goal isn't to hide him as much as protect him from Barrett, but I want us to be in the open. That's why I wanted you to make noise. So I can't do this. I can't do my next weird thing until I have an action again. But is there is there anywhere that we can hide in this alleyway, like indoors, like just temporarily, like go indoors?
Vibe check, do we want attention from the guards or no?
There are kind of two things at play here, other than you guys, needing to get away from the guards to get back to the Great British Gang. There's, it's going to be very difficult for the guards to not assume that you guys were a part of what just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before even the guards get here, you need to this guy is a person from a rival gang that while you did save him from dying, he's still just a bad guy. So you will have to, at the very least, convince him that going with you is better than
Staying here
dying, which
and
won't be
dying, yeah.
like that. It will be difficult, but it won't be impossible because his boss just murdered him. Tried to murder him.
Tag.
Yeah,
You have a hat of
I
disguise.
do.
You're his would-be murderer, and I'm a passerby who's trying to stabilize him.
Uh-huh.
When the guards come, you should disguise yourself, maybe even as Barrett, and run so they think you're the murderer and they chase you.
It will have to be Barrett with a hat on.
Yes.
The main stipulation of this
Yeah,
magic item
but
is that
still,
you have to
you can be
wearing
the
a hat.
murderer, and that way the guards don't think that we tried to murder this guy because I'm just giving him medical attention,
Okay,
and the murderer, you, is running away. You're fast.
I'm average.
Okay.
I can try.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like he'd activate the hat of disguise and be Barrett in a bowler hat.
I want
Okay.
to drag him into a
Okay.
door with my movement if I can.
So, we are still in initiative.
Yeah. I don't know how much
I'll
I can
say
do that with my
it was
movement.
Clem's turn. Clem, you pick them up. You cast this, essentially like an expeditious retreat type of spell.
And I fed him the potion was
Fed
my
him the potion, that was your action.
Yeah.
Um,
So I don't think I can do anything else on my turn other than move, and I'm not moving without him. So
I will say, because this person is technically an enemy, normally you would have to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage to be like, hey, listen to me. I'll say because you brought him up and you can see that he opened his eyes and you're feeding a potion to him, and I'll say that you haven't turned into Barrett yet because
Okay,
that would
yeah.
be bad for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna give you guys that. Cause
yeah,
technically-
without out of view of him, please.
Yeah,
I'm
he was
around the corner.
Barrett's
Around the
back.
corner.
What the fuck? He has a gun now. So give me a persuasion check to, I guess, kind of the same thing you did last time to keep him from just screaming thank you and
We've got a rapport
bolting.
now. We've got a rapport now of me convincing him stupid shit.
Just keep gaslighting him.
If this
I
if this
believe-
doesn't work, I am
believe in
also
you.
I'm fully
I
gonna
believe
use
in
as
you.
many luck points as this takes to save this.
You get one.
I think I can only use one for this roll.
Uh-huh.
You can use
Specific
one
roll. You can
one
use-
per roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use luck.
Oh my god.
What did
Better. Okay, I rolled a 7 and then I rolled a 15.
15.
So 15 plus 1, 16.
16. I'll say
To persuade him.
against that he'll roll an insight check
I think it's insight.
not believe. So he's
To
not
believe.
he's rolling, if anything he's rolling to believe you.
Yeah.
So he has to roll a 16 or above. No. He has to, if he rolls above a 16 he doesn't believe you. How
Or
would this
he
work?
just-
Wait.
Maybe
Well,
he just
'cause-
isn't convinced and he's like too delirious from being
Well,
you know,
because
murdered.
Because you rolled a 16. Usually it's whoever rolls higher, right?
yeah,
Is
but
the
it's weird when it's
check.
insight because if he rolled high, he would know.
Right.
He would be very confident that I'm telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's weird. I don't know
Yeah,
what the
I'm
contest.
trying to think about this.
I don't know what the contest looks like when it's a persuasion. Other than you just setting the DC, I guess. Isn't that how it's normally done?
Yeah, but it's interesting. I'm trying to think about this situation because I don't think I've ever encountered something like this. In all my actual
We're
play
just
things.
trying to scoop him.
We're trying to scoop. I know, but you
Just-
have to like
Just
make
let
it
Clem
so.
scoop him.
Basically, I'm getting him to stop. What I want to have happen here is if he succeeds, he doesn't freak out and start trying to
Yeah.
stab you guys.
Yeah.
And run.
Okay.
If he fails, I'll say you set the DC. No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Well, I'm trying to think of what other skills might work here, or if it's like he does like some sort of saving throw to know. Like it could just be like he does like like some sort of like if we're because what are we playing against? Are we playing against him being like delirious from being almost killed, or his inclination to not trust me because I'm the enemy?
He also
or
hasn't
both?
seen you before. He's only heard your voice.
He also has
That
never
is a
seen me before.
super good point.
That is a good point. He's never seen me before.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a stupid voice every time I talk to this guy so that he doesn't connect me with the evil voice in
you
his nightmares.
Oh
Hello.
my god, I'm
Okay.
Clem. You can call me
Okay.
Cleopas.
I don't know what like is it like a survival? You know, he's
Oh,
trying to
survi-
survive because like if he rolls good insight, he knows that I'm trying to save him, and if he rolls bad insight, then he knows he doesn't
I'll
think I'm
say
trying to save
I'll
him.
say it's the opposite. If he rolls well, then he has a better idea of the situation. It's not that you're like trying to make him not understand what's happening to him.
Yeah.
I think it's your role was more to be like, hey, no, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good, but
You're
also
good
we're
now.
in
But can
danger.
he actually like absorb?
But
that?
can he
We're in
absorb it?
danger,
And I'll be
yeah.
like, that's the insight check.
Mhm.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Oh, I need a marker for luck.
okay, cool. We'll just roll. I don't know. This is weird. Okay, he got a natural 16. With his insight as a dirty 20. I'll say
Okay.
that's
I don't know what that means.
good.
Is that good for
I
us?
think it means he understands what's going
It
on
means-
enough to
Okay.
not freak out.
I'll
Ish.
whatever. I'll say you guys did enough. You wasted 2 potions on this fucking dead body. I'll say that
Yeah.
he just kind of sits up, and for his action, he kind of is like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Barrett's trying to kill you.
Yeah, I remember that.
We
part.
gotta
We
get
didn't
you
let
Who
him
the
kill
fuck
you,
are you
though.
guys? Are you
The
are you
cool
demons?
guys.
Truly
Are you
passerby that
Demons
found
from
Barrett
hell?
killing
You
you.
guys both have horns. I don't really know what's happening.
No. Don't worry about it. Just take a nap. We'll. I gotta go do something, but just take a nap.
We're
It's
trying.
good.
We're trying to protect you from Barrett.
Do I leave?
No.
What do I
No, no.
stay?
You
have to stay.
you're in serious trouble. Stay with us. We're going to get you help.
Can I leave? No.
So you guys are keeping
You're
me
kidnapping
here?
me?
You're-
This I didn't think this conversation was gonna. This is more than 6 seconds. I like. Are we giving him the full ass explanation?
No, we don't have time.
Like-
it's his turn. He has to. You have to tell him what to do.
On your
Do I
turn,
can hide? What do I do?
follow me into a door. Like, let's just get you.
You
inside.
guys can just go because we're at
Can I just
we're
jump-
at a T.
can I just jump
Barrett
through
went
this
one
window?
way. The guards are coming another way. There's a third way you guys could go to keep moving towards the Great Bridge Gang. And then Tag can just run towards the guards and past them
So
to distract them.
So you're basically trying to get all the guards to follow you.
I thought that was the idea.
Yeah. No. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. So we actually don't need him to get like hospital medical attention that the guards will take him to.
No.
We just need to get him to the Great Bridge Gang.
That's the situation. The process, the fire, the fight was here.
Okay.
Tag's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way is to the Great Bridge Gang. This is the way that Barrett went.
Okay.
That's the guy. That's you, Clem.
Yeah.
And then the
Um,
guards are also coming from this way.
Yeah, the guards are all coming this way. Next round. Because you rolled really well. I guess that's kind of what you wanted. So.
Oh, okay. We're gonna take you somewhere where we can take care of you. I will start dragging him in the direction of the Great Bridge
Okay.
Gang, basically.
Yeah, I'll say for.
And then
so you don't. I don't trust your athletics checks. I'll say he'll just hobble along. You'll do kind of like the arm
Yeah.
over arm, and you guys will hobble along.
Yeah.
You can't dash. He can use his action to dash.
Like
So-
the dash, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
pointed a direction. I'll say, I'm gonna go. Yeah, should I go start?
Oh, I'm gonna like as far like I'll be adjacent to him through the whole step. I'm not gonna like move kind of without him. Like I'll do the
Cool.
arm in the arm
Mhm.
thing. So I'm just gonna move with him for now.
So I'll say.
And then basically as we're going this way on your next turn, you should put the disguise on, and then I will be like. I don't even.
Huh.
How do I alert the guards to you're the killer? Otherwise, you're just some dude running past them.
He's going that way!
Yeah, exactly.
Get him! Roll persuade.
You're now that he's with you.
Yeah.
You're no longer in a situation in which it looks like somebody's been murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just look like you're helping out your weird hooded friend
Cool.
who's hurt.
Cool.
That is because I didn't really understand that role, and I feel bad for putting that situation that way. You guys move this way. Yeah. So
Yeah.
now the main problem is just the guards are gonna come
Okay.
and make their assumptions,
Okay.
given the information that they know.
You guess you don't need a disguise then.
I
We-
mean,
we just
I
need to-
still could,
Yeah.
just to, like, distract them for long enough.
Sure.
So, to give you, like,
Yeah.
enough time to kind of hobble away, and
They are. I'll
You-
say they.
you could.
If this changes anything, you guys are moving at normal speed.
Yeah.
Just because he went down
Yeah,
place, it's
yeah.
more of like he's just bleeding a lot. He's
Yeah.
not like you brought him back up. He is a functioning like
he's
person now.
yeah.
He
Okay.
can
Yeah.
he can move. You guys can move as a dash to
Okay.
get that far.
Yeah, because I'm
But
basically
the,
just
like,
gonna use all
you-
my
but you
actions
guys
to
aren't, like,
dash.
No.
Tom Cruise sprinting down the way.
Yeah.
You guys are just like moving quickly now. You're
I
not
guess-
stealthing, but
okay.
you're just moving that
Yeah.
direction.
Maybe instead of disguising then, Tag can just do another thaumaturgy, like, in the direction that Barrett went, with, like, more just kind of mimicking.
Mhm.
Like,
You
it
could-
says you can
oh.
do thunder, but he's gonna, like, make it
You could
sound
just,
like
like,
there's
have
more
windows breaking and
gunshots.
stuff.
Oh,
that's a great
like
plan.
more gunshots
Yeah.
following where he
like,
went.
following Barrett and also kind of scare him a
So,
little bit if he's around.
Do you want to do that while you're in the center of the street, or do you want to move and then do that? You don't. I will say you don't have to take your action, movement, bonus action. You
Yeah.
can switch it all around.
Okay.
And
I
you
mean,
can even move bonus action, move.
Yeah,
You can break it up
You
as
can
many
split
times as
up
you
your
need
action
to.
as much as
It
you
just has a
have the ability
30-foot
to.
range, so I don't want to get too far away. If we're. And
I mean,
then
you-
it
I'll
doesn't-
say
You can
the
be
main-
far away from us.
The main reason I asked that
And
is
just
circle
because
back
around
the
us, yeah.
the implication would be weird if you were just standing there
Yeah.
and then there are gunshots over there and then you moved.
No, yeah, okay.
So you can do it as right as you're about to leave. You can
Yeah,
like point
that's-
and
that's
then
what
the
he's
trucks will
gonna
go
do.
off
Yeah.
in the alleyway.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Cool.
And then catches up to Clement.
Cool.
Weird guy.
So give me a either performance or persuasion. You probably have higher persuasion. Give me a persuasion check with advantage because you're pointing that. That's the shit. Cool. So you, as you guys are kind of like shambling away, kind of like trying to keep to the sides of this road, you all turn around and you see Tag point at the alleyway, and you hear gunshots and like I'll just say like random weird like Looney Tune sound effects, and then all of the the 3 guards that were coming this way, immediately they see you guys running. They're like, and then they go down the way. Cool.
Okay.
You have this dude. You're free of the guards for right now.
I've totally just realized, though, we super can't take him back to rival gang headquarters. We gotta take him to my dorm.
That's a great point. That's so much further away.
So who are you guys? You guys are like, we're out of initiative.
We're out of initiative.
What the fuck is happening? Why did you guys save me? I know why I was getting stabbed. I don't know the answer to that question. Please don't surmise. If you ask about it, I might stab you.
We want to, that's your trauma to deal with, man. This is your new best friend.
Frankly, we're enemies of Barrett's, and I didn't want to see someone innocent die.
Dude, Tag's. I don't think he's innocent.
I don't think you understand he looks down and you're just like knives and like piles of gold and like this guy is like a spy.
Yeah.
And he kind of like looks down at him, at his knives jingling on him as he looks like, yeah, I'm totally innocent. I'm an innocent guy. Thank you for saving me from that bad man. He doesn't do a persuasion check.
No.
He's just like, I appreciate you guys saving me.
So how long have you been working for Barrett?
Oh my gosh. No.
He just like stops
Innocent.
moving and is just like, are we gonna be cool?
We're cool. I just want to know,
Or are we
man.
gonna be quiet?
Wow, that's really fucking, the way to start.
In some ways, I would much rather be dead right now because my body hurts and I've just made him mad. In other ways, I'm very thankful. I contemplate this jumping into that river and dying.
Dropping it.
Super no. Don't do that. We don't want you to be dead.
Cool. Thanks.
We don't want you to be dead. We we are more or less just kind of trying to get back at Barrett also.
I mean,
but,
that's been my secret kind of life goal that I sort of blocked out for a while, but then he came back and I remembered it. So yeah, that's cool.
You're not an innocent man, and I'm not stupid. I know this, but you are innocent insofar as you did not deserve to be summarily executed by Barrett.
Let's go with that.
Yep.
Weren't you the kid that killed the Ember guy?
Does he recognize my voice?
Did you see that?
I saw you summarily execute like 2 different guys.
I mean, one of the dudes was...
You guys are just saying this as you're kind of
we're
like
jogging
you're like
along.
jogging down the street. It's 2 a.m. It doesn't matter if you guys talk out loud.
I don't think that was done in the similar way of trying to stab you multiple times because it was in a rigged fight, but yeah.
So the first time you blew a bear's head open.
Okay, we
with
had
a lot
we had
of bullets,
history. We
and
had
the
history.
second time
Clem knows we had history.
you did almost the same thing to a Goliath.
Yeah.
I'm not judging or anything. I just that's just
sounds
how
a
it
little
looks.
Judgy right now, man.
It's just how it looked from the outside, dude. You just
Frankly-
blew 2 dudes' heads open, which was cool. Brasa sucked. I hated his guys, but It was brutal.
It was brutal, but there's a difference between losing a fight and being executed. They died because they lost a fight.
Thank you. Yes.
They were not.
Exactly.
They were not.
They knew
they
what
were
they
not
signed up
executed.
for. You know, it could have gone any other way, and
Process,
I could have had my head
not only did he
completely
know what
smashed
he
in.
signed up for, he eagerly embraced
He had
it.
people sign
He didn't
up
even.
for it.
He didn't even
That's a
need
good
to
point.
go into the fight.
Yeah.
He
He-
literally just went
I
into
just
the
He
fight.
fight.
literally put on
I
the
just
night.
wanted,
He
you know-
literally did that.
He just
We
went
put
into the fight
together.
because he
I
got
mean,
mad.
He put it together.
I thought I was giving him a little wink, like, hey, haha, cool thing. And then he's like, do you want to fucking die? And I was like, okay.
Does he recognize my voice?
You could roll a deception check with advantage because you were invisible and also actively altering your voice.
Am I trying to deceive him?
Are you
Are you?
I mean, you
I don't
can
know if I am.
do either, and so you're not trying to. He could just roll an inside check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he should. I think he should. I want all.
'Cause he
I want all the
managed-
cards on the table.
If he saw...
Are you? Hold on. He just stops again. No
we
fucking
really,
way.
We really gotta keep moving.
No.
We really gotta keep
No
moving.
fucking. He just is like he just puts his whole face in his hands.
He's like, no.
It can't be you. I couldn't have gotten the shit scared out of me by a fucking 12-year-old.
I'm
We
not.
actually don't know how old Clem is. I think he's older than me, and I really can't deal with that.
This guy, he
information.
puts his head back. He's like fully like going gray. This guy is like a career criminal, and he's looking at two infants.
Did we
that
just find our
saved him.
Balnor?
No, you didn't.
Did we just find our what?
Our
No, you.
Balnor.
Who?
You didn't summon this guy from,
No.
from the fucking. In NADPOD, the party gets the deck of many things, and
Yeah.
they pull the night card, and they just get a halfling that
They
just
just get
follows
a
them around
guy.
for the rest of the campaign.
But he's like an old,
He's just like this
50-year-old
old
dad
man.
who
Yeah.
may have
God.
been on the wrong side of a war.
Oh my
yeah, it's a
God.
it's a whole mess. So
It's a whole thing.
no, he's just a
He's just an
career.
old-
He's just a spy.
We-
That's older.
We really gotta keep moving. We really gotta keep moving.
We're okay. I'll take. We can talk about the fact that you scared me and then stopped talking
Am
to
I?
me.
Am I different? Am I different from you?
Of course you are. I thought you were an actual demon from hell speaking into my head. I was like, "There's no other way."
We gotta.
I
we gotta
wasn't
keep
that
moving.
What
bad at
happened?
sneaking.
It's fine.
What did you do to this guy?
He's just like, he just looks like, it's, you know when you're in like college and you're like, you step into traffic and a car is coming at you and like it wouldn't be the worst thing if you
You're
got hit
like,
by a
hit me,
car.
hit me, hit me, hit
He's
me.
kind of in that mentality where he's like, I'm okay that I'm alive, but if I get hit by if a guard shoots me, I'll be like, oh man,
Darn.
I lived a long life. And the end got weird.
And the end got weird.
We can, okay. But
Do you have a name,
my
sir?
name's,
Or a moniker if you don't want to give your real name. That's
Give me
fine.
one sec. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Oh, because I didn't think you guys were going to talk to him. That's why I didn't give him a name.
You did not realize that we would spend 100% of our healing potions, all of our spell slots, all of our gun ammo. You probably still have some ammo.
We don't do ammo.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's like a, I'll say there's like a, you know how in Star Wars there's like a little crystal inside of
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
guns?
blasters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
It like overheats and then recharges or whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
Keller, please. Just-
Keller.
Yeah. Where the fuck are we going?
Auditorium.
I
We're
know,
going to
I
my
was
dorm.
gonna say Keller.
I'm not going to dorm.
Yeah, we're
You're not. Hold on.
We're super
Again,
going to my dorm.
I'm sorry for keeping stopping, but we're not going to the school.
Yeah, we
We
are.
have to.
You do realize that the school is like across the way from the castle, the keep, and the keep is right next to the barracks. You realize that in that direction is just every guard.
Yep.
I know it's 2 a.m. and a lot of guards are behind us, but like the other half of the guards are that direction.
Do you
have
wait,
Any
hold
other
up,
way that
buddy.
you guys could go?
You are a career spy, and you're doubting your own stealth skills.
I died twice today.
I almost died 3 times.
That's true.
So,
you gotta be.
you know, actually, I think you're being
Does
a little 10-ply right now, and you need to just roll with it.
Clem?
Did
know
you just
any other-
make a toilet paper joke while we're trying not to get caught by the city guard?
Maybe I did. I called you soft.
Okay.
You're being a little soft right now.
What does Clem know a more discreet way to get into the school? Is the question. If not,
Sneak
we
in.
could also go.
If
past
you
the
guys have a
guards.
place that you don't want me to know where it is, you can just blindfold me and then take me there. I do not. Me being a career criminal is the information that you just got that we are going into the bee's nest if we go to their fucking school.
You've got like a warrant out for your arrest or something.
I mean, if you don't, you're kind of not really a good criminal.
But I mean, like, maybe you don't because you're an extra good criminal.
Do you guys even know what's happening with the guards and
Well,
the
well,
We
gangs
can
in the
just
town right
blindfold
now?
and take it back to
Yeah,
Grimwig.
Yeah, fucking blind. He
Yeah.
starts
That was
putting a
great-
blindfold
that was
on
great
himself.
suggestion.
He's like, I
Good
get
idea,
you
Keller.
guys are doing really well for
Keller, that's
kind of
ooh,
like
I
thinking.
didn't think you were into that.
We'll
but
go.
That's fine.
We'll go check out.
What the fuck are you guys talking about? Please just take me, just lead me. He puts his hand on your shoulder, like, just lead me to whatever fucking
Alright,
weird
buddy,
place
we're
you
good.
You're
didn't want me to see
blindfolded.
where it was.
Yeah, we'll lead him.
This
to
will be great. Hinda will love this.
My head hurts.
Whenever-
Everything
Don't
is-
worry, Keller. We're gonna get you to the best fucking deli. That's not what the place
It's
is.
not a
It's so
deli.
not a deli.
It's kind of more like a pub.
It's a pub.
It's a great pub. We're
We're going
We're
to
going-
a pub.
We're going to a pub.
Why
We're
are
gonna
we
get-
going to a pub?
Don't worry
Because we
about
know people who are gonna keep you from dying.
it. Again.
Cool.
For a third time.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
But you know what's a good way to die? Going to the school.
We're not
We're
going
not
to
gonna
school.
go to school.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, please.
Okay, so I feel like we did like a funny like roundabout thing where it's like we were heading towards the school,
Yeah.
had that conversation, and then like turned around
Did-
and went
are we-
back.
I like the
Are
idea.
we
that,
do?
so
Did we just
we're
do
like,
3 right turns
we're like-
and we're going
we're
back
like-
a different direction?
We're like, supporting him,
Uh-huh.
right?
We're
And then we just like, all as a
turn
unit,
one- Wait a
like
minute,
you turn,
guys,
you
wait,
turn
hold on,
as the
wait.
unit.
We didn't. Did we just turn around? I can't really see, and I lost a lot of
We
blood.
did-
We didn't turn around, right?
No, we're going through a bunch of
We're
different
fine.
alleyways.
Okay, cool. That's
We're
what I
going
thought. What? Did
We're
we
fine.
We're fine. Okay, cool.
We're good.
We're fine. Just don't worry about it.
I'll do my best. I'm very nervous right now.
Frankly, you could just follow us. It's fine.
Somehow you guys handled your own back there, but I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised that you guys are doing this well. You guys seem green. I mean, you're literally green. He points at Tag. Or he points at Tag thinking he's pointing at Clem. You're literally green, but
No,
like you
I'm
guys
not-
seem
I'm
like you're
not
new
the
with
one.
this.
Yeah.
He
no,
like
I'm-
moves.
I'm-
Keller's
Yeah.
hand and-
I am
That way,
literally
buddy.
I am literally green, but you can't see that unfortunately. It's a nice verdant hue. Let's get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Let's go back to the Great
Did you
Bridge
say
Gang.
verdant? Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys take this
That's
homeboy.
my makeup palette.
Verdant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know how there's like
Um,
fancy names for like human makeup colors?
Oh, yeah.
I bet in the fantasy world, because there's like green skin and blue skin and stuff, they'd be like, oh, it's verdant. You know? Emerald. Fiddlehead. Fern. Skin
That's
tone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dig that.
Oh.
Hold on, I just need to do some math in my head. Cool. Yeah.
I think this was the right thing to do.
I'm questionable at best.
I'm saying this is Danny.
It's Danny.
I think this was the right thing to do,
It was
right?
hilarious. Yes, I love it.
Okay.
I mean, like, we could have just, we could have just let him die. And
I
then
could
we're
have just
like,
been a dead person.
and then we're like,
and now I'm
and
not.
then we're like, oh
and that
well,
changes
he's
things.
dead. And then we
Mhm.
go back to the, Great Bridge Gang, and we're like, we've got loot, but like, we saw like a dude get murdered, and that
and
kind
now
of
we have a
sucked.
lead on
Yeah.
a direct connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a player, also, I love preventing loose ends from being tied up, because I spoke to him and he was like a loose end, and for Barrett to just kill him, I'm like, no, I want his story to go on longer. He needs at least 3 more acts.
Unnamed spy stat block guy that I didn't even want you to have seen in the first place. Now has a name and a backstory.
That perception check, literally, like I
We're
saw
on a
him.
divergent path.
We are, we've gone into
timeline is split.
The timeline
The
is
timeline's
split by Clem literally perceiving the other burglar.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
So you guys
Oh my
are making your
gosh.
way.
I'm
You
obsessed
can
with Keller.
move. This just like grizzled like 50-year-old man
Yeah.
is just like over like.
Oh, what
you're
is
good.
he? He's a dwarf.
So
yeah?
I'll say what? What did I say dwarf? I said he's grizzled. He's like I'll say he's like a half elf.
He's half
Kind of,
okay.
because
Oh, okay.
remember I was gonna say just a human man because he's the most normal person, but there's no humans in my world.
How are
Can't remember that.
what are half elves then?
Half elves are the humans.
No, but
They're,
I mean, like, half elf, half
they're-
what?
I'll say he's like a half elf, half. No, I'm trying to think of like another like human-ish race.
Genasi.
Like I guess like
Eladrin?
yeah, he
That's
could
a
be
kinda
like
elfy.
no,
Well,
well, 'cause he's more
deserve-
like human. I'll say like a dwarf, I guess.
Or a
Fine.
half?
So he's just like
A
he just
horse.
Christ. He has less like
Yeah.
elves have like the long Jack and
Yeah.
Daxter pointy ears, like Barrett has those long ears, and he just has like little like wink, and he's like broader than an elf would be
Okay.
because his
Because he's half dwarven.
you don't know that, but because I had to figure out an in-game reason why he's a half elf, you two know that your character's like this is just a
Yeah,
big dude.
this is just a big guy.
So yeah, he's realizing that you two are smaller than him a little bit.
Mhm.
So he's just like, oh, I'm not gonna like put my full weight on you guys. So you can tell he's like he was slumping on.
And
He's like,
Clem is a specialist.
yeah, and he's just like, okay, wait, well you're a wizard. 1 sec, okay. And he just
Oh,
kind of
you're a
like
wizard.
leans
one
more.
sec.
yeah, he's
to
kind of
one
more on
direction.
tag.
Oh my
Cool.
gosh.
So you guys,
I love that he knows who I am now.
you guys
He thought I was a
maneuver
demon.
your way back to the Great Bridge Gang. You've lost
Some blood.
you lost some blood. You've particularly lost some blood.
Oh, yeah, I was stabbed.
You were stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah, you get back to the Great Bridge Gang. There's no guards tailing you. Yeah, you go to check the front door, but it's like locked.
Uh-huh.
And it's like 2 or 3 a.m. It's not like abnormal for it to be locked, but like lights are off. Doors, like windows are closed. Like it's
shutters.
shut
shuts.
down. Yeah.
You
Is
have
there,
your
like-
you have your
yeah,
key to like
okay.
get in because you're a part of the gang.
Hey, the key's all good.
So
They gave this to me last week.
I'm curious
Yeah.
if Daria and Hinda and
Made it back.
and
Daria's
made it
probably
back.
gonna be like.
She's gonna be like indisposed, dealing with the guards for a
Yeah.
while at the hospital.
She also
I
doesn't
imagine.
live in the Great Bridge
Yeah.
Gang.
So
Oh.
she's
Like,
like,
she just works
she's
there.
like a part of the.
Contractor.
There's like 2 different levels. She's like the frog, and the gang.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like interplay, and they'll do
Mhm.
stuff with each other, but they are not technically a part of the gang. Like
Yeah.
Urak and
So she doesn't live here
she doesn't
like
live here.
Tag does.
no, they're not like they're not
Does
in the
Hinda live
bunks.
here?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think like
Like Hinda, Switchfoot, the
Mhm.
other halflings, Tag.
I
Okay.
feel like I always want to call him Switchblade.
Same.
That was the
That's the point, I guess.
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. So Tag.
like-
So I
lock
guess
the
I
door,
wonder if
I like
Hinda
that.
got back then, because he
Cool.
would be the one. Endo also super doesn't live here, but I don't know where
Well,
we're
but
meeting
he's
them
staying
next.
here though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since they did, yeah,
Cool.
they did hire him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To, like,
He can get in if he needs to.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, you get in as you open the door and unlock it, and you open it like you saw from the outside. It's just empty.
Mhm.
Like nothing's nothing's going on.
Can I kind of deduce that this is because we just had like a really big incident?
Give me an
Like-
insight check.
Like they're doing a low pro. Like
Yeah.
the full frog is doing a low profile tonight because of the.
That's a 22.
Cool. With that high of an insight check, something bad happened.
Like here?
While you guys were gone, it looks as though something had happened. As you open the door and you like let everybody in, and you're kind of just like letting the door close and whatever. You're kind of almost like even like standing in the doorway as Clam and
Keller.
are like going in, and you're kind of helping it. You see like tables turned over, and like a couple of things smashed on the ground. And yeah, so this is kind of like the scene. Everything's like it almost feels darker when you get in, even though it's dark, the same kind of darkness inside.
But
Like it
it's- yeah.
feels darker when you get inside.
This is not good.
Read a bad situation.
I know. Does Urok usually stay here or no?
Gurok, around this time of night is usually like finishing up cleaning and
Okay.
leaving, and that's a part of it. You don't see like sometimes when you get back after like
Yeah.
hiding,
So
not being
if it's
there,
if
you
it's
see
like
him, you
around
see kind
2
of,
or 3, he would be packing up
he
the
would be
bar
like
instead of
you
it
might
being-
see him on the way out
Okay.
as you're going in. Kind of thing.
I guess Tag's gonna go try and check out.
Yeah,
the
we'll
lower
stay
quarters.
here in the kind
Yeah,
of main
like just hang
door
out here for
area.
a second.
Check
And I'm gonna
check
go
for anyone
see if-
else
Hinda made it back.
or
Cool.
Switchfoot.
Or Switchfoot. No, Switchfoot wasn't. Well, he was Switchfoot.
Switchfoot stayed.
Yeah, Switchfoot stayed.
But if he's still
If he's-
here,
yeah.
or if he's dead,
Oh, he's not dead. He's my homie.
He's dead.
the place has been
Oh,
ransacked.
yeah.
He fucking lives here.
Sorry,
that wasn't a leap,
I
was it?
just thought it was like whoa.
Was that a leap?
No.
Cool. So like as you start, so you kind of like go into the kitchen.
Oh,
you
and
start to
Pavel.
go
We gotta
down.
check on Pavel.
Pavel!
Oh my god.
As you go to like the
Oh man,
entrance,
we're just collecting
you get
friends.
around the kitchen and you go to the entrance. You see 2 halflings are standing there guarding,
Uh-huh.
and they hear.
Oh fuck.
You
Wait, my hat's.
Well,
Okay. That's fine.
wait. Your
Yeah,
hat
it-
is off.
It is off. I
2
didn't-
halfling spies brandish 2 knives,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Turn the
No,
fuck
pull up.
around."
Pull up. It's Tag. I know I normally look like a drow, and this is really fucking weird. But it's me.
Don't move.
I won't.
He like goes and like strikes a match. I was gonna say turns on the light switch, strikes a match and kind of like holds it up to the like a lantern, and it kind of like softly glows up the room. He looks across and sees your breastplate, and sees that it's the Great Bridge Gang
Mhm.
symbol. Your tag's a drow.
Yeah. That was a lie.
Okay.
But at least I wasn't pretending to be a halfling, so it's not that much different. I'm just pink and
Both
I got
of-
What? It's
Both
what,
of them.
what do you mean it's not that bad? It's only a
Everything
little
else looks the
racist.
same. No, it's not.
They put their knives away and they're like, "Get downstairs."
What? I'm like he's going, but he's
Go.
like, what happened? Bad. Okay.
We got
Did
it.
Hinda make it back?
Linda's not back yet.
What?
She's back. I don't. You're the first one to get back.
Oh, okay.
Get downstairs.
go-
Wait, hold on. We heard other people. Is it just you? Why are there? Why
no,
do I hear?
it's-
You were. I'm assuming you and Clem are like. Clem and
Yeah.
Chloe are like, hey,
So
so
I'm
like,
just
how's it
kinda like,
going? You're like having a conversation. They're like
I-
whispering to each other.
Actually, so the Great Bridge Gang's headquarters is downstairs, right? Are there rooms in the basement? Like separate rooms?
Yeah, like
Closets
they're like
and
bunk
stuff.
rooms and shit.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. Nothing. Clem's just
And this is
thinking.
our hostage friend.
So, oh,
Hold on. They like keep unsheathing and sheathing their knives. They're like
It's good, it's good.
they're hostage.
What?
it's kind of like, you know, like
Shake, shake,
when
shake,
they when they describe someone's like grip tightening. On
Yeah,
the-
literally,
the
you
sword, but
hear
it's like,
the
it's like
leather.
Yeah.
Like-
just
You're like-
like
He's like, you guys remember
You,
Clem?
you
know,
hear,
saying
you hear
might
this
help out,
over and over
then-
again. Just
Yeah. And then Keller kind of like
Um,
coughs or whatever, and it's just like, oh yeah, I don't.
I saw these guys yesterday, right?
this guy.
yeah, they
it's like-
now
They
that
know.
you
They're
like, do you like walk over and like
Yeah.
look at? Yeah, they're like, oh, okay,
He's
you're the
cool.
weird school kid. You're I guess Tag, and then like
We also
you kind of
picked up
help
a
out.
stray.
They go white
He's blind
when they see him, because they know more than you do.
Yeah.
And they're like, they immediately like pull out rope
Whoa,
and they
yeah.
run over and they kind of like push you to the
Great.
side and like tie him up. And he's like, Keller's like, what's happening?
Don't worry
Hold on,
about
what's
it,
on?
don't- just
What's
go with
going
it,
on?
go with
They're
it,
like,
go
they kind
with
of like
it.
sock him in this. Like, shut the
Okay.
fuck up.
Hey, we just saved him from dying. Don't rough him up, please. Please don't rough him
We're
up.
just gonna go. We're going downstairs. He'll be
This
good.
is.
Yeah.
You don't have. You can't tell me what to do.
Uh,
You
Yeah.
can't tell me what to do.
Don't hiss at people, man.
One of these they're gonna roll.
He's okay. Wait, hold up. He's just very possessive of new friends. You gotta know.
I have almost died saving him. Don't punch him in the stomach. Tie him up.
Okay.
Keep him blindfolded.
He gets
gag him if you want.
11 to slap you in the face, and he misses because he's too
He
short.
kind of whiffs your elbow.
I understand. You don't have seniority here. You can't talk to me like that. You're lucky we're letting you go downstairs in this kind of situation. Go downstairs now before
Clem, we got.
he's on you.
Yep.
If he makes trouble, it's on you.
Yep. I know.
Get downstairs.
I know, buddy. I know. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be okay.
You hear as you guys run downstairs. You hear
Clem
the
just
two.
like hisses and it's like smoke through his teeth.
You gotta be nice to
You
his
guys
friend.
run downstairs and you just hear like they're like dragging him down. They are two halflings dragging a
Well, I'll
full-grown
help.
man.
I can
No,
help.
we just gotta. He's gonna be okay.
He won't die, okay? God, he's just.
They're just bringing him downstairs.
It's a rival gang member. You don't get the opportunity to rough him up this much. They're like, hey, they saved me. They're like, shut up. They just go, you hear it, doof, 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 my butt, fuck. And then they gag up so he doesn't talk anymore. And then they kind of like, as
in
you
the
guys
closet.
run in.
Can we all go in the same room? Wherever that is.
I don't even know where we're going.
So-
They just
Where are
told
you
us
going?
Okay,
Downstairs.
so you guys run down the stairs and you're okay. Then when you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see Uruk and Pavel with Switchfoot. Switchfoot is on the edge of death. I can't believe that's the first thing you said. I thought this was going to be way more of like a boom, Switchfoot's dead. But then you're just like, hey, Switchfoot's probably dead. And it's like, fuck my life, actually.
No! Okay,
So you
if
s-
we predict it, that means that you, as DM, have done very
I
appropriate
know,
foreshadowing.
but it's just annoying because I want to be like,
It's almost dead.
he's dead.
I mean,
Standing
still,
5 minutes earlier.
still, I don't want
Thanks,
Switchfoot to fucking die.
Sorry, I didn't mean
No
that to
big
be.
light.
As you go down, you see Pavel's paws are on top of Switchfoot.
I was so afraid
And
you were
they're-
going to say, like, as you go down, you hear Switchfoot's death rattle.
No. Well, with the light is kind of like Pavel's paws are glowing and they're kind of holding, they're keeping Switchfoot alive,
like stable.
waiting for someone else to get back.
Okay.
They all kind of like look at you. They like, I don't know, as you look at someone when your friend is dying. They're
Yeah.
like, hey, our friend's dying, and they just kind of like look at you, and that's what you get from their eyes. Pavel is a red panda, so he can't really emote that well, but he looks like serious. His eyes are glowing, his like stripes are glowing. You can tell he's expending effort to keep Switchfoot should be dead.
Yep.
You can
Too bad I don't have any more.
no, this situation is different. Like, Uruk, you guys kind of like walk up and say what's going on, like what the fuck is happening. Uruk is just like, I don't really know what happened. I was cleaning up the bar after like it was kind of a quiet night because everybody was at the fucking fight.
Yeah.
So I was packing up early, and I didn't necessarily want to be open while the fight was going on. And I heard like a fight going on downstairs. Basically, it was nothing, and then a fight started
Down here.
down here. I ran down the stairs, and some fucking asshole in all black with a hood was fighting Switchfoot. Switchfoot, I guess, got the jump on him because he looked surprised. And then when the guy turned around and tried to run past me, I was fucking this tall blonde elf. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but I tried to chase him out, but then it was either chase him out and tackle him or make sure Switchfoot doesn't fucking die. And obviously I didn't do a good job of that because he's dead, basically. Sorry, Switchfoot, I love you, but you know, and he's like, thank fucking Christ this weird panda thing was here, because I don't know what it is, but it has healing powers.
They're great,
And I've
yeah.
never seen anything like this, unless it was like some Fae bullshit. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of freaking out. You see, like he's covered in blood from like compressing wounds on Switchfoot. you look at Switchfoot. This halfling is lying on the ground, and I will say identical wounds that
To Keller.
To Keller has.
Sure.
It's
Jeez.
almost ironic that you guys saved Keller. Not that you could have saved Switchfoot, but the rolls I had you guys do back like 2 weeks ago were Switchfoot's death saves.
You mean the 14?
The 14, you were the only success. You rolled one,
I think I rolled a 4.
you rolled a 4, I rolled one, and it was also a failed. You got a success. So I didn't want to be like, actually, Danny, can you roll another time? So I rolled again, and I got a sub 10. And
So does
So
that
that's
mean
3 failed.
so that
death
was 3
saves.
failed. So Switchfoot is mechanically dead, but
Is it?
for
Wait,
this-
yeah, because it's like you get 3 of one before you get 3 of the other.
So yeah, as you guys are kind of kneeling over Switchfoot corroborates what Urok says. He's like, that motherfucker tried to get in here while you guys were gone.
Was he trying to get into Hinda's office?
I don't know. I guess he just thought he was too good to be seen.
He does think he's that
But I caught him. I guess he was going toward his
You
office.
got
Yeah.
fucking eagle eyes, man. You sharp.
He fucking he like
Switchfoot.
he tries to predator handshake you and his arm just like stops working.
Oh my god.
And then you hear feet barreling down the stairs, and you guys turn around and you see Hinda pops up, and Hinda has like every emotion go through their face at once. They're like, oh fuck, thank guys, you guys are back. Wait, what's going on? And then she kind of like, you know when you get into a room and you're like, oh, all my friends are here, great. And then you're like, wait, nobody's talking. Wait, there's no music. Wait, my heart hurts for some reason. And then she just kind of like is just looking back and forth at you guys. And then Urok kind of just like opens up, and then she sees Switchfoot
Like
on
he
the
kind
ground.
of does the step back
He
thing.
kind of does the step back thing. And Hinda like runs over and just is immediately crying. You didn't know them super well, but from what you did know, they were tight. They were basically siblings. They kind of made the Great Bitch Gang work. Like they made it where it is today. Yeah, Hinda is kind of at a loss for words. She's just holding, like gripping his hand and like freaking out. Like, stay with me. You need to stay with me. Like Switchfoot even knows. He's like, fucking dude, we're not. This is not happening. He kind of just like holds, like just like touches Hinda's arm, and then kind of looks at everybody, and is like, don't do anything stupid because of this. We got him some good looks before he left. Just don't be stupid. And then he, Switchfoot, passes away. Pavel comes over and is kind of like lays down, curls up next to him. Urok kind of does like the eye thing and closes his eyes. And Hinda just starts like, no, like starts going like, no, this can't happen, no, and like just starts screaming. And then Urok kind of grabs her, not like pulls her off, but kind of grabs her by the shoulders. But she like rubs him off. She's like, I'm gonna go fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna go fucking kill him. She like runs into her, she like storms into her office, kicks the door down, and is just like you hear her rifling through shit, grabbing a bunch of stuff, turns back out, and just is leaving.
Can I stop her?
Yeah, you guys can stop
Do
her.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like in the streaming tears,
Yeah.
beet red face, hands just like white knuckling themselves.
I will stand in between Hinda and like the front door, and I'm like, look, like, I don't know you, but we've been through a lot tonight, and he's a really
You've
dangerous
been
dude.
Through a lot tonight?
I said we've been through a lot tonight. He's a dangerous guy. You're in no condition to fight him now. You're just going to get yourself killed. I will cast an arcane lock on the door behind me.
You see that she
Which I can-
counterspells your.
Hold up.
Oh
arcane.
no!
Wait. He was at the fight. Didn't you find him at the fight?
Yeah.
Wait,
I
did-
thought I just
would I
scared
know
the shit
that?
out of him. Yeah, you saw the
Okay.
fight. Yeah, I thought I just scared the shit out of him and stabbed him in the leg a bunch.
You stabbed him in the leg. Okay, so we
What are you
found
talking about?
we found him again
Yeah.
in the
Cool.
alley. No,
Did you
after
kill him?
we tried.
We tried.
He. I don't know what he's up to, and I don't know why he's here. He said she's gonna know something, so I don't know why. If he came here after he fought you, I don't think so. But he was here first, or at some point tonight. If
She is kind of just like closes her eyes.
like you were
And kinda
freaked
just,
out
like,
when you saw
stops.
when you know that he was here at the fight. Why? What's
I was freaked out because it just confirmed that the Ember Fists and the Wurtas were fighting each other. But why would he just let Brassus die if they were fighting together? Like what's his play? Why would he come here and kill Switchfoot? Like what was he doing here? Nothing. I guess Switchfoot stopped him from getting to my office, but like I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what. Usually I know what the fuck is happening in this town, at least a little bit, because we're not really good at being a gang. But I know a lot of shit, but I don't know anything.
Which is why you should not go out tonight, please.
I mean, we can't stay here. Whatever, I'm not fucking fine. She like takes her swords and like throws them. Fine, I won't go gut that fish.
Yet.
Shit.
he's a
Yet.
fish. He's a fish.
Yet.
Yeah, of course, we're going to fucking kill him. That's you can't. I'm not gonna not kill him.
We gotta find him first, though. He's a slippery little bitch.
He's a little slut.
He.
Uh,
I love
I
it.
will not take slut shaming here. He's an eel maybe.
shut your damn mouth.
No,
My
he-
friend just died.
he is-
I
he's
could
a
say
little
whatever I
slut.
need to say. Yeah, we can't stay here. We need to. We're compromised. We need to take everything and go.
What about the full frog?
Everything. There's
Everything?
If
There is
Barrett,
no full frog.
there's no. Yeah. It'd basically be like, just like
Sitting
sleeping
duck,
naked. Like what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know.
Sitting ducks, sleeping
We'd be
naked.
we'd be sitting ducks. Like fucking if Barrett got in here
He can do it
while
again.
Switchfoot was here,
Mhm.
and Switchfoot was the only person that saw him,
Mhm.
then he could just murder us like all again in our sleeps. What's to stop? You know,
Yeah.
Barrett is no fucking joke. And we can't be in a place that he knows where we are. Obviously, he wanted to get here for some reason. Maybe he tried to get here to kill me.
Mhm.
I don't know when this happened, but it was probably before the fight.
Mhm.
I'm not in a real good headspace to just like examine Switchfoot right now, but I can assume by how long, or what he looked like, how tired that the panda is, that this happened before he was there at the fight. So he must have came here knowing that we were at the fight, and did whatever. Was the entire fight a fucking front? Was it just
you
a
didn't.
fucking waste of time?
We made out with a hefty sum of loot, but I
But-
feel like it was probably a trap. We
Yeah.
lost more
We lost.
than we gained.
I actually, as you say that, I meant to have him come in earlier. But Endo walks in,
And
Oh.
and he
My-
basically looks.
What? No.
He looks at the floor. I mean, he
I
looks at
have
the scene.
affection
He
for
looks at
him.
you guys are going down, and he just like throws down the pile of gold. It's like I guess we made out with the money. I guess.
We got some
Fuck.
money.
And then like I'll say he walked in right as Hinda said like, is this just like, was it like a front?
Yeah,
And Endo is like immediately like, it had to have been.
totally.
Because Endo's like, fuck Hinda. How easy was it? He looks over to you. How easy was it to get that money?
So easy. Straightforward.
Literally, we walked in and
Easy
walked
as
out.
sin.
I think I killed 2 people. Not the time. Endo's just like,
Oh, wow.
Endo has like a lot of emotion. It's just like,
It was easy.
yeah, this
Straightforward.
reeks of bullshit.
Here's where, okay,
Why
but
was Keller
that's what I'm trying to
there?
piece together, because if this was all just a front, so
Why was Barrett even there?
so Barrett could break in here. Were they trying to break into all the other gangs? Do we have
No.
connections to other gangs that check? But we don't.
I mean,
we gotta get out of here though.
we're not. This is not like a toot our own horn, but the only gangs that really matter in this town are the Emberfists and the Brutas. Everybody else is small timers like us. So there must have been some way that Barrett knew that we would be there to just like
If you're
cut us out of the
small-timers-
occasions. I don't
Yeah,
know.
if you're small timers, why go after you?
I mean,
Why
I
go after
know
Great
Barrett.
Bridge?
Barrett knows me. I know Barrett.
Sure.
I'm just another person in his way to
Vendetta?
stop him. Maybe I don't. I mean, probably. I don't think. We haven't done anything like a huge fuck you to each other, but we just hate each other. It could
Comes with
have.
the territory.
It could have just easily have been like, this is an easy hit. I might as well have a snack before I go for the meal or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What? So. That was. Hold on. That was Inda's voice.
Nah.
Hinda's like, okay, so what happened at the fight? We stole all their money. Nobody else was going for the money. And a den of thieves. Nobody else was going for the what?
Somebody else might have been going for the money.
Or
One
something
of Barrett's
else.
men.
We still don't
One
know.
of Barrett's men was also sneaking around at the time. Keller?
Open the closet.
I mean, he's in the same. I think he's in the same room as us, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just like twitching
Yeah.
on the floor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is stiff as a board. No, now knowing that Hinda's here, like the leader of a gang,
Mhm.
of a rival gang,
Mhm.
has a member of another gang
Uh-huh.
in their house. She
I
just
mean,
walks
I
over and
want him
kicks
to
him
be
in the stomach, and is like, I won't. I'm not talking to you yet. I'm gonna get everything I need to get out of you." And then she kicks him again, and then turns around and talks to you guys. Also, like, I don't really know how to do this. No, she just puts him in a closet, or like he
Yeah.
just throws him in a room.
Uh-huh.
Like he just points at Urok, points at Keller, and then points at like a back room.
Just be like,
Just like he can. Well, I don't want to like. I need information. I don't want him to know anything.
Uh-huh.
So it's
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
he
just
probably
like a
shouldn't
holding
be
cell
hearing any
back
of
here.
this.
Okay, fucking talk to me. So she like now she's back into like overwhelmed mode,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like the anger has kind of bled out of her, and she's like, okay, fucking. All you boys are smart. What are our options? We're not staying here. We can get our heads together once we find somewhere safe to be.
We can't get the whole gang into the school, bud. No.
I'm not going near the school. On that note, though, Endo reluctantly kind of like coughs it, like, well, this, Hinda, this is not what you want to hear right now, but I do have a string I can pull with the guards. I know the lieutenant. We go back. We could try and not seek amnesty with the guard, but we could offer information and not get any of this pinned on us. That's an avenue that we could
you're a
take.
full gang. You all probably have so much on you.
Would that wouldn't protect us from Barrett though, would it?
It wouldn't protect you. And Hindus kind of says that. And I mean, Barrett is a ballsy idiot, but I don't think he would go literally to the garrison to kill all of us. And even if he got into the garrison, past all the guards,
Mm-hmm.
he would have to kill all 6 of us without any of the other ones knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And then get back out without anybody. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Uruk also brings up the fact that she reminds Hinda of a small safe house that she has.
Uh-huh.
in a different location, kind of like under the bridge, tucked away in the sewers. I can't believe you guys called both of my things.
Sewers!
Great minds think alike.
If there's anything you have to know about me, I will always go for the sewers.
Right.
Always.
Alligators in the sewers.
Tieflings in the sewers.
Tieflings in
So
the sewers.
either it looks like our options are either we go into another hole and hide, or we try and talk to the guards and offer some collateral. She points back at the room. She points at the golds that we could give them money. We could just.
I don't think Clem will
plead
say
our-
this out loud, but Clem's like, I did not save that man so that we would have fucking collateral.
Clem is like, that's my new friend.
Yeah.
You don't get to take him.
You know what has, I know a building that's been very recently abandoned.
Like what?
Deckard Chateau.
All the way out in
That's like a day's
Icarn?
That's fine.
hike.
We can get out there.
What if the wasps are still there?
So they're still there.
What if the wasps
What if
are
the
still
wasps
there?
took over?
Did you guys give a full breakdown of what happened?
We can do that. Like
To
in the
Hinda.
in the
Hinda.
fight or in the alleyway?
In the chateau.
Oh, I mean, Tag kind of
Oh.
did, except he entirely left out that it was Clem who was there.
Okay.
He was like, I just went with a associate.
I mean, I guess that's an option, but why would we go to there when we could just go to our hideout? I guess our options. Do you guys think it's a better idea to hide until and then kind of come up with a game plan in a hidden spot that I can almost be certain because Urok and I are the only ones who know about it?
Hey, for sure
Or-
it's secure.
We could go to the guards and try and
No, we
get
gotta
something
hide.
together.
I don't know.
I worry about.
The guards?
This is me,
or-
Andy, worrying, not Tag worrying, because he doesn't think that hard. But I'm always like, the guards have been bought off. Dayron has something going on
I don't
with
I don't-
Labrutus, and everyone's in on it together. So
I don't have
anything
as
that
much
we do-
evidence that the guards in this city are as corrupt as sort of
I'm
Broodmore.
always like,
But even if they're okay, but even
Do
if
you
they're acting,
do you bring this up to the crew?
they don't.
no,
like-
this is me, Andy,
okay.
talking, not Tag.
If they don't have to be corrupt to do things that we don't want them to do, though. They will totally. I can't imagine that any information that we give them, even sort of maximal information about the criminal activity, is going to be enough to buy everyone's safety, including Keller, right?
Aside from just Endo.
Yeah. Maybe Endo because of the connections. Probably I don't have anything on me. I don't have a criminal history. I don't know about, Tag.
I thought you ate an arm. That seems kind of like criminal history.
Insane. Tieflings eat arms.
Tieflings and
Hashtag.
arms.
Hashtag Tieflings eat arms.
My.
I feel like we should go to the safe house because I don't know, before introducing guards into the equation.
I think
I will say, give me insights or history checks on this specific topic, because I will say whether or not I bring up something that I think I said, but I can't remember.
Tag has no
So,
idea. Tag
wait.
is clueless.
What am I doing?
Insight or history?
Oh my god, I'm so the fuck doing history.
Yeah, I kind of.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's still not that good. Well,
Got a 6.
I don't know why the fuck not. Luck, bitch. Oh my god. 27.
Yay!
So, however briefly I mentioned it in the past, Clem, your character would know that the city guard, the main stick in their side, has been a gang's presence. Not the gang presence,
But
a gang's presence.
Uh-huh. One particular gang.
One particular
Okay.
gang. the information doesn't get seeded super clearly, but given the context of everything that's happening, this weird puppetry that's going on with surrounding the Brutas, you can kind of put 2 and 2 together because you're a smart motherfucker. With your
You're a
history
learned
thing,
lad.
I'll let that history roll kind of be like several
Plus,
different
yeah,
checks.
that's a
and-
+8 to history.
Right, exactly. I'll connect some dots for Clem. That the city guard canonically is super strung out. Like they wouldn't like the fact that they brought like a force to the fight means that they thought they were gonna get someone. They thought they were like making a win. They didn't make a loss, but at this point you can probably infer that they're like, Brasas de Puño is dead. His gang is dead. One of the gangs in this town is gone. Something happened here. And they, with this history check, they're like, you could be like, oh, the guards probably wouldn't have hated they're too braggadocious, they're too brutes to be this smart to be fighting the guards for years. And that's the information that you remember. That there's been a gang presence here that's been a freaking needle to the guards for years.
Like actually,
and it's not the Ember Fists.
It's not the Ember Fists, and even if it was the Ember Fists, they're gone. They're off. They're wiped off the slate. So
maybe Uruk and Hinda should go to the safe house. And
Keep
then,
it with just them knowing where it is, too.
Yeah, and then you, me, and Endo can go try and talk to the guard to see what we can get for them, and then if we can ensure amnesty and protection
For
then-
us.
for
and
us,
for Keller.
and for Keller.
Like,
I will say,
Maybe.
On that-
rival of the gang that is a thorn in their side. He can maybe provide information to them about Librutus. So
if you guys don't either somehow convince Hinda's not gonna like torture this man, but she's an arcane trickster. She will get information
we'll take
out
Keller
of him.
with us.
I'm just letting you know, like,
yeah,
she even says out loud, hey, if you guys are planning on doing something and it doesn't involve Keller's mine. I'm getting the information. I'll get information out of him.
Well, we
You
know.
guys will
We
probably
know.
get information too. I'm just saying, there are very specific things that I want to know, and this is the first time I've had one of those fucking brutas under my thumb.
understood. Wouldn't expect anything different.
So do we want to do that though, or we take?
Lieutenant Guard. Hopefully your relationship with them is good, and
Like how far back are we talking
the fact
connection
that
wise?
Clem says that that was what I was praying for when I made this connection.
Oh my god!
Because
I'm gonna meet a metamorph.
you say that so how do you know this person? They're like very like pale gray drow. They're like just the semblance of blush.
I'm gonna
comes
make them
through their
blush.
cheeks.
Wow.
I'm gonna make them blush.
And they say, Hinda, if you say a word, I'm going to freak out. And then they turn and look at you. We were together for a bit. We left on okay terms, but we are exes.
We're gonna go talk to your ex, man.
I'm not saying that that's gonna stop them. We still communicate, but
You're cordial.
we're cordial, but we were together for a minute, and now we're not together.
And you're gonna show up.
Clem, I can't believe it was you who asked that question, and
Bet you didn't fuck as well as me.
Endo leaves the room. Endo, you see Endo leave
Tag
the
is
room
like-
to go into a room, another their room, and they're just standing in the room, just silently.
Tag's like, is no one gonna talk about the fact that I'm secretly a
Tag, shut the fuck up! They scream from the other room, and they slam their
I
door.
just thought that was a big revelation.
You just hear
He looks over and
they're
we have a
screaming into a
rapport.
pillow. And then they, after 2 minutes of a minute of silence, they open the door and they walk back out. So what's the plan, boys?
Let's go talk to your ex.
Let's go talk to your ex.
We're gonna bring Keller to the guards.
Yeah, we're just gonna bring Keller to the guards. Clem, honestly, I need you to tell me, why do you give a shit about this guy? I get that you saved him or whatever.
Is Endo asking me this?
Yeah,
or
and this
Lucas?
is Endo. But it's me, Lucas, but so I can get an answer from your character on why they did this, I need to know.
Barrett has clearly done so many horrible things to people that I care about and consider friends, and he was killing this man. I didn't want him to kill this man. I had talked to him when we were down in the fight.
That's the motherfucker you were talking to?
I know! You wouldn't even believe it! So, I gotta say,
That guy's like a... What? I thought you said you scared him.
I did. I certainly did. He was horrified. He thought I was a demon in his head. Little does he know.
Now you're his little demon
That
in
I'm
real life.
that I'm
You're
also
the angel in his head.
that I'm also a flesh demon. I felt a kinship with him. We were both sneaking around in the same place at the same time. Maybe we had similar goals. Maybe we didn't. We had a conversation. We talked. If he can help us get to Barrett, that would be phenomenal. But, that would be excellent. He presumably doesn't care for the man that almost murdered him. I don't know what level of loyalty Barrett's, operating on, but I imagine that loyalty goes out the window as soon as you stab somebody multiple times. So if Keller can help us get to him, I feel like that'd be good for everyone.
Hinda walks over and is like, I don't disagree, but I need you to go back a couple steps. You said, how did you interact with him? Describe that situation very specifically.
Endo remembers we were in the basement of
Mhm.
the Ember Fists fighting ring,
Right.
We had already gone down a level.
Mm-hmm.
We were about to sneak past the training room in the monks, the Ember Fist training room, right? And I happened to catch him sneaking around. I now know he's one of Barrett's men.
Was he following you to in?
Super no, he was going out the opposite direction. He was looking like he was perhaps leaving. I was invisible. And
Hold on. He was leaving? What else? What was the next? What's in the bottom layer? Was
Well-
that where you got the gold?
yeah.
Nobody move. Henda takes both of the bags of gold, throws on the ground, and casts Detect Magic on the bags of gold. You see her eyes glow, and she stops. She stops glowing, and she walks over to the bag, plunges her hand in, and pulls out a bracelet. Somebody used locate object on this before, not recently, but to test that they could tell where this bracelet was. They planted something that they could track whoever stole the gold. And they just fucking grab it and they don't have fire magic. They just kind of like throw it into the fireplace and watch it like melt, and sit for it ceasing to be a bracelet. Okay. They already know where we are.
Well, they already knew where we were before even
Good.
tracking the bracelet.
Unless they were expecting someone else to steal it.
I think this was just a contingency on if anybody stole it, they could be like, cool, we're gonna go get all that gold back.
Hmm.
Fuck,
Ooh,
that
the
was in
em-
my bag.
The
And,
Ember Fists?
I'm sorry.
or-
Probably La Brutas.
Oh.
I'm fully convinced now that the Ember Fists were just a loud barking dog so that Barrett and the rest of the La Brutas could do whatever the fuck they wanted. They probably use that as a distraction. I mean, we know we use a distraction.
Really excellent
Switchfoot's dead.
showy distraction.
Yeah, we kind of just walked right into their pit trap.
Yeah, we
Fuck.
did.
So, it's good that that's not a thing anymore, though I don't think it'd be much use now.
I just
Don't. They're still holding the 2 bags of gold, and they just like throw one you had at you. That's yours, whatever. They throw the other one down to the ground. Actually, no, they pick it back up and they throw it into Urok. Okay. That
Like-
paints me a bigger picture
yes.
of what's happening.
Yes. Based on the conversation, that the chat that I had with Keller,
With the man that
yes,
was there.
and
Yes.
subsequently saving him from his maniacal boss, I think I would like to think he and I have at least some level of rapport that is going to go completely out the window if you start torturing him. So I didn't bring him here just to be tortured. I would like to try to convince him to help us before we resort to that.
I'm also gonna throw you one right back. I think we have an equal chance of him flipping for the guards and just lying to them and just being like, hey, these guys stabbed me a bunch and I tricked them into bringing me here. They're behind they were there at the fight. You don't want this fucker implicating you. I'm not saying it's a bad idea to take him there, but I think you need to be the first ones to talk to the guards.
Certainly.
And then be like, hey, that guy's a La Bruta. Before this whole thing can go down and you can get your information from him.
I think so. You need to give them the information, but we also need to, like, tell them that we have.
Yeah.
Without putting all of our cards on the table. Like,
Of course. Yeah. No, of course. I agree.
And maybe
Yeah.
maybe you don't do.
I promise I won't torture him and kill him.
Thank you.
But I think we can. I'm just scared of you guys taking a La Bruta with you.
Look,
Just having
Look, I
one
don't-
of their gang members around you is dangerous.
Yeah, no, I agree. And if after all of the work that we've put in to save his life, he'd just sell us out like that, I'll deal with that,
That's really scary coming from somebody that looks like you. But okay. Fuck.
Clem's just smiling. God.
Okay.
Feral student.
Then I'll defer to you guys. Urok and I will go to the safe house. You guys with Endo will take the guy to the guards. What did we do with the dog? Sorry. Pavel. Pavel. She was like,
Pavel could just come with us, honestly.
Yeah.
Pavel could just come with
you
us.
wanna come with us, buddy? Or you wanna?
Pavel looks up and is really. You can see they're very like. I can go. They just kind of look.
I mean, it's
like,
late. It's late,
We'll
and
sleep a
Pavel
little
spent
bit.
a bunch of
Yeah.
magic.
Pavel kind of looks at Hinda and then looks at you guys and kind of shrugs and like kind of gives you the like, I'll go wherever you guys want me to go.
How
Do we
about-
think Hinda and Uruk could use some Adish protection?
I think Pavel can.
Some Adish
I feel like
assistance?
this is our like emotional support panda now too, slightly.
You also have an emotional support drow crow person.
That's true. We
Yeah.
already got Endo with us.
And basically choose your NPC that goes with
I
you.
think we can
Yeah,
have
we can
Pavel
have
stay
we can have
with.
Pavel go. I trust Endo
Yeah.
quite a bit. I saw the way
Tag
they
just, like, kinda,
held their own in
like,
the fight
does the
and
thing where you,
saved
like-
your life in the fight, the last fight
Yes.
too. At the end of it,
Yeah.
Oh, I also forgot that I am the person that knows the lieutenant. So it would make
I mean,
sense
you
that
super
I
have
come
to
with,
go.
I have to come with you
You're
guys.
coming. We're
I
trying,
mean,
we're
Whether or
debating
not
for
Pavel comes,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's
You're
also
coming-
for him.
It is
Yeah,
like
you're
4
coming
a.m.
either
now.
way. You're coming either
So
way.
we're
And
gonna
we
do
need-
this in like 2 days,
and
right?
we need a
so
place
we can
to
all like
fucking
sleep
rest.
for like at least 8 hours.
I mean, I feel like Uruk
I
and
think-
Hinda, they should just go to the safe house,
Yeah.
and they're the only ones who know where it is anyway, so the information
where
doesn't leave them.
where should we meet up with you guys? Since we don't know where the safe house is.
I didn't want to have to use this because it was hard to find. But she gets a sending scroll and she pulls it out and she hands it to. She goes to hand it to you. She's like, "You're the magic one."
Oh,
And
thank
gives
you.
you a sending scroll. Just that'll get to me. I'll know as long as you're like in the city and you use this, then you can tell me where to meet up in Uruk and I. If it actually, once Uruk and I get to the safe house, I'm probably just gonna send Uruk to another town. She looks up at Uruk, she's like, "You need to like lay low anywhere else." And yeah, actually that's a good point. I'm gonna tell everybody else in the gang, split. Do not be in the Twin Cities. We are in danger. I'll hang back, and then I'll meet up with you guys once you figure out with the guards, and then we'll go from fucking there.
I mean, are we basically going to the guards first to sleep? Like, we have to get a long rest fucking somewhere.
We could go back to your dorm now.
It's just the four of
It's
us.
just the 4 of us.
Go back
I
to the
mean,
dorm just to sleep.
At the very least, the guards will arrest us, so we could just sleep with the jail cell and assess
Yeah.
that.
I mean, you could sleep in the jail cell, but I was trying to make a bad joke there.
Are you gonna try and fuck someone in the jail cell?
No,
Tag?
I was saying because you know your ex is in the jail. Never mind.
The lieutenant of the guard doesn't sleep in the cells. I don't think.
Yeah, that flopped really hard.
They put their hand on their
Please
shoulder in a
just
really
drop
like
it.
pity way.
It was bad. I'm
It's
really
okay.
tired.
It's okay, Tag. We're
I
all
almost died
tired.
3 times today.
Yeah, I didn't take as much damage as you did, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think I have like 4 concussions.
I guess I'm just wondering if we should talk to the guards before or after we've had a rest,
Probably want to rest.
but we don't have anywhere to rest without talking to the guards, so...
Would we have to talk to the guards to get to the school?
No. No. They're next to one another. But, not necessarily, but probably, yeah. It'd be better to just go to the guards directly as opposed to, like, going obliquely next to them and then having them stop us on our way to the school.
Either or.
Probably, right? I feel like maybe we should just go to the guards. I don't have anything except for, like, 1 first level spell
I'll
and
say you
1
didn't.
luck
I'll
point.
say you didn't cast that arcane luck.
Okay, thank you. Well, yeah, okay. I also have that then. That's actually not even a spell slot. That's just something
That you
that
can
my
do.
brand of tiefling can do,
Oh,
Oh.
weird.
which is wild.
Wait, what
When
are
you
all
reach-
what are all your tiefling traits?
I have...
Oh, that's a great point.
'Cause,
Before we do anything, everybody that's been the Great Bridge Gang turns to you and is like, and like I'll just say that like whatever movement was there just kind of turns off. Tag, care to explain what the fuck I'm looking at right now? I hired and brought in a drow,
yeah.
and then you got a hat, and then now you're a tiefling.
Yes, I am.
He is a tiefling.
I recognize-
He's less horny
I know-
than I,
I
am.
know.
Get it? Because one of your horns is broken.
What?
Endo just kind of just like grabs your forearm and squeezes it, just
Wait,
like
I
shut
missed
up.
what you said.
I said, don't forget he's less horny than I am.
There's just like
Horny,
a
thank you.
tag might get like shot right now, so you need to cool it. And then Hinda's just like, I mean, I know by the way you talk and the way you carry yourself and your gun and the weird shit you say that you're Tag, but why were you not just a tiefling before?
I mean, have you ever, like, tried to kind of hide from your parents who you look a lot alike?
I'm a halfling. Yes, I hate my parents.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have you ever had so many... My parents wanted me to be a farmer. That is the most boring shit ever. That's Hinda talking, not Lucas. I kind of want to be a farmer. I just want to put that out there.
Mood, I know, right?
I liked stealing from people, and I didn't want to farm. And all they wanted me to do
This is
was
like
make
the,
potatoes.
Wait, this is like the ACAB version of like what's her name from Zootopia? Like I don't.
Oh,
want to be
yeah.
a farmer, but instead of being a cop,
She
you
became
just
a
become
thief.
a total
I
career
think you make
criminal.
a much better criminal than you ever would a potato farmer. I am...
Yeah, you can't steal from
You
potatoes.
can't steal from potatoes. That is a great, excellent point.
Famously,
I am
famously can't steal from potatoes.
sorry for lying about my identity this whole time. It's just kind of easier to blend in when you're not a pink tiefling walking around. As Clem would know, it's hard when you're green. It's not easy being green. It's not easy being pink either. And
The path
I
of green tieflings
was,
is nice.
kicked out. This is like my 5th gang. And I didn't
You
want
see the confusion and like hurt? Hurt's not the right word. Like I'm not trying to make you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but it's like,
It
oh,
is
I
subtle
thought
betrayal.
Yeah.
it's like a subtle
'Cause it's
betrayal.
like, oh,
It's
you
like,
didn't trust me enough to know this, to
that's
tell
the,
me this
that's
personal
the vibe
information.
that Hinda's kind of like, oh, I thought we had got
Like, I
to
thought
a
we were
point.
closer than that.
I've been meaning to
And then
tell
she
you, but
she
then
like she stops
okay.
you. She's like,
Well, you
as
brought...
long as there's no more secrets.
No, well, there's one more secret. You brought up my dad before.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know him.
No fucking way. That's not. This is not possible.
So, yeah. So that's the like main reason why I didn't really want to be recognized.
There's
Who
no.
the fuck is
There's
your
no
dad?
fucking way you're Silas's kid. I mean, you look just like him. Ugh.
Who's Silas?
His fucking dad.
No, but I mean, why does that
so,
matter?
So you see, so you know me. I'm a leader of a gang, right?
yeah,
You know Tag,
yeah.
a tiefling with a gun. Picture both of those, but last time I talked to him, he controlled the east side of the continent as far as like the criminal underground goes.
What are you doing stealing lunch money from the Ember Fists then?
I really sucked at everything, and I just wanted to not suck so much anymore. So I left. Oh, Barrett Bray actually. He did some shit when I was like super young, and then I had to like leave.
Barrett Bray did some shit to you while you were young?
Like 14. Like it happened a long time ago, and and then I had to like leave.
What did he do to you?
What
when you
did
were
he
14?
do to you?
I mean, we like fought.
Oh my god, okay. I thought you were saying he touched you or something.
No.
I was about to just go straight to the count and be like, hey, you know the leader of the gang you're fighting is a child molester?
No, not
okay,
like that.
cool.
Not
I'm
like
glad
that. I mean, no.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Phrasing.
Sorry.
Learn how to phrase things.
Listen.
This small woman is yelling at you for saying.
Tag is just mortified.
So
okay.
you fought him while you were
I
a kid?
was a really stupid fucking kid, and Barrett Bray, you think I have a mouth on me, that guy doesn't even know when to shut up, and I was like,
What?
He said some shit, and
Did he just like make fun of you?
he didn't make fun of me, he made fun of my dad, and
Oh no.
I kind of challenged him to a duel, and I lost really fucking bad, and then we're kind of going through what I went through, where I had to go hide. Except I didn't go hide. I just kind of left.
He just left.
And he found you.
The protection of the
I don't know if
strong.
he found. I don't know if he was looking for me. I don't think he really wanted anything to do with me after that.
He encountered you though. He crossed paths with you anyway.
I think we more crossed his path.
You're telling me.
you were in a very public fight.
I don't mean tag. This is going to be the last question I ask because I don't want you to feel bad. But you left the protection of probably one of the strongest gangs of the East Coast because you felt dumb.
Kids, right?
It's a great summary. It's a great summary, Hinda.
We're not even. I don't even know what to do with this.
Feral schoolboy.
You need to somehow talk to your dad soon.
No.
Because if you're in contact, if Barrett Beret, if you have this, she kind of like looks at you, looks at your horn, and looks back at you again, and she's an insightful person.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of puts two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
If Barrett Bray is smelling your stink again, after you challenged him,
He definitely
and then he
might
didn't
have.
kill you,
I think he definitely recognized me in that alley.
you encountered him again? Oh, that's where you found this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
What happened to Barrett? Where did he go?
He just went into the darkness,
Turned invisible.
turned invisible like he does.
Dashed away.
Hinda gets the same look on her face as she did when she went to go detect magic on the stuff. Are you sure that he left when you, when he went invisible?
We heard him walk away.
We heard
We
him
didn't
walk
hear.
You guys
we didn't-
hear a door
Oh my god.
slam. Like, footsteps like, and then the front door of the front slams. And everybody is silent.
I mean, I can cast Arcane Lock on the door now.
I think he's. Fuck! If you had still cast it.
Like,
then
had I
you
not
tried-
cast it?
Oh my.
Because
I think he already left.
You don't know how bad I want to say, and that's where the session, and that's where we're in the session, but I
mean,
can't because you guys have to decide.
because I'm so tired.
Well,
We
you guys
can't.
can just say that you guys are going
Yeah.
for the thing.
Yeah, no,
we can start
we're
next
going
session
to
with
the
Tonight.
yeah, we'll follow that plan.
Sure.
But the last thing we hear in the session is feet sprinting up the
Whoa.
stairs,
Wait, could I not
and the
have-
door slams.
Why did I not cast it? Could I have cast it or should I not
I
have?
mean,
Uh,
I think
Hinda,
you kinda
if-
retconned it.
I mean, we'll just say because you used an ability, and that was like Hinda's once a day thing. You guys plan on
she
cancel
could do
each
the
other
dispel,
out
sure.
because she dispelled your thing because
don't
she
know
was
how that-
pissed.
Yeah, I don't know how
He could've
dispel.
just
I don't know how
launched out a
dispel
window
magic
anyway.
works. So yeah, I mean, he could have just done a window.
Ugh.
That's true. That's why I was thinking. Like that's why I kept asking. Like, so we're underground, right? Like an underground room, because the arcane lock spell only works on like a door. So it only really works in a place that has a single entrance, and that's why I've been trying to find a place with a single entrance. But-
Interesting.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just, like, jump through... You can completely prevent anyone from going through a door, but not through the window. So that's why I was like, we're downstairs, right? We're all in the same room.
I
Remember
will
all those
say
questions that I asked?
the inn you guys gave me, I was like waiting because I was like, okay, the session's over. By the way,
So Barrett just watched
Barrett
us
was
like
there.
walk in
Barrett
circles
was
for a
there
solid
the
like.
entire time.
Oh my god!
The inn I was
Oh.
waiting for you guys to give me happened when you went into the other room and caused a kerfuffle, and then you went in. Like you kind of like
Oh,
you never
'cause he
like
just snuck in the
he just
door.
he got a really high stealth and acrobatics check
Oh my god!
to just sneak in the door behind you guys.
Oh.
Fucking shit!
So yeah, with that,
Oh my
you
God.
guys know that Barrett heard
Everything.
every single thing that you guys heard. You guys just said until that moment.
What a motherfucker! Invisible motherfucker!
Hmm.
Oh my god! Christ.
I can't tell you